reason.
The media is sick and needs help badly.
What's Gary Hart doing tonight?
Inquiring minds want to know.
That's why inquiring minds read the Miami Herald. Is Maurice Ferre really having sex with an alien from outer space?
It's in the Herald.
Is Paula Hawkins the true mother of the Elephant Man?
It's in the Herald.
Is John Kennedy sleeping with Max Headroom?
It's in the Herald.
Is Jim Baker about to give birth to Jerry Falwell's baby?
It's in the Herald.
Sex, 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 more hot sex!
Oh, it's in the Herald.
Plus, Gary Hart's amazing rice diet from Florida. A crossword puzzle that has no answers. Our own Pulitzer Prizes just for us.
Ed Pope's love letters to Neil Rogers.
And we're so sorry, Uncle Albert, but we haven't heard a bloody thing all day. Mindless, babbling rhetoric.
It's all in the latest issue of
The Miami Herald. Available at supermarket checkout counters everywhere. And where finer manure is spread.
We're satisfied they were Iranian.
Swing, Joey, swing!
Burn, baby. How about if we just play stuff all day? Wouldn't that be good? That would be great.
What a show.
Well, here we are, 8 minutes past 10 at WINZ, and Lori Shepard said that this was my last day on WINZ, so I guess tomorrow I kind of stay home, right? Sounds good to me, Lori. I like that. My kind of talk, schedule. 2 days a week, and that's it.
It's working. Sounds like they're giving you
You're
the boot.
on the air,
They're giving you
Scott.
the boot, Neil.
Don't, show your ass to America again, would you please?
I think I have a cute butt.
Especially since you're still going to be working, it would behoove you to try to, remain a little bit credible.
Oh, I see.
Or become
I didn't
a little
know
bit
I had
credible.
any to begin with.
Become a little
I
bit
think is
credible.
the word. And who does the imitation of me over there on the FM show?
Oh, that was Chase.
Speaking of a little bit credible, there he is, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what are you going to do? You're going to stay here all day now?
He's up early.
All right. It's about time. All of the days that I've been here from 9 in the morning till 6 at night, and wouldn't you know, here he comes trying to salvage a little goodwill from my audience out of desperation.
Can I do it once? I just want to do it once.
Where's the other chairs that belong in here?
I just want to do it
by the
once.
way?
Oh, we already took those.
Oh, there's
to
one
FM.
over here.
They've already been moved. We needed more comfortable chairs over there.
Yes, Scott. Yeah, we don't want to...
Can I say it just once?
You can do anything you want.
Mobile.
Just once.
I feel better now.
Do you want me to cart that up for you? Yeah, please. That would be good. In stereo, please. We have good equipment up there, okay? We don't use this mono crap. Anyway, last night was a big night at Pompano Park. Could have been a little bit bigger, but in the fifth race, I had won the first 4 in a row. I was hot as a pistol, and the fifth race, I've got marked on my program 1, 2, 4, 8. I know this interests you, deeply, yeah.
Oh, God.
And I go to the window, and I'm going to box the 1, 2, 4, 8 in the try, and I cross it out at the window, and I put the 2 on top, and it comes in 4, 2, 1, 8, and pays $752, which caused great concern on my part for the future of my life. You know what I'm saying?
Good heavens.
Great gastric distress. But that's another story. We had a wonderful time.
How was
a great
dinner?
time.
How was
dinner?
dinner?
Was excellent.
Okay.
And Jay Michaels was there, and I invited Jay to come in here sometime today and give a little BS to the audience.
He's not wearing a suit today. He has his bowling shirt on.
Oh, yeah, he'll fit right in with this crowd. That's good. Now, what is it that you guys want to cry about? You've been crying for the last 3 weeks.
Hey, did you hear
crying for 3 weeks on here? No, I didn't hear it. I was in.
We told it like it is.
I was in a very heavy corporate meeting.
We said you're going to kick butt. There's going to be a lot of people in South Florida, morning people out of work.
It was a shtick. The last 3.5 weeks was just a
It was just a joke. Just a radio show, right? Just a joke.
We did it just so we could offend Glenn.
Speaking of jokes, okay. By the way, we have something special for you. See, the one thing we've got, and we may not have a lot, but one thing we do have going, we have a very creative audience, and we also have a lot of other stations in the market that like to put their material on our show because they know somebody will hear it. Now, that may stop. It could possibly stop. Do you think so?
Good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm sure it'll continue right on.
But yesterday I had this brainstorm for a great record. Is Joey queued up here? No, he's still going. Keep going, Joey. See, I could have reached over and stopped it, but I don't want to get on the floor this morning. Do you know that last night Alan Finkelson at the track came running over to me and he said, "Who the hell is this Joey Reynolds guy?" I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "He's here, he's downstairs somewhere, and he wants to challenge you to a race."
He was there?
Seriously. Yeah, he wanted to come upstairs and challenge me to a race.
He can't go upstairs, can he? I mean, will his walker
Not looking like that,
get
no.
up the stairs?
Not looking like that.
his walker.
No, they have a special senior citizens group downstairs. There's a special spot for seniors.
Yeah, he was
Pompano.
in the senior
But can you believe that? I mean, talk about desperation and looking for publicity. And
Did Jamie show up?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, they're busy cooking up dinner
I feel
for the
bad.
weekend.
I mean, this guy works here all the time, and he doesn't even have a chair to sit in.
Well, why don't you let him have a
Wait for
chair?
a commercial break, and we can play musical chairs.
Oh,
Why
okay.
don't you let your elder have a chair?
I should.
If you just move...
All the blood's
everybody
rushing
moves
to
a
his
chair,
head right now.
Sort of like a
everybody can have
musical
one.
chairs type.
Yeah, that's
of
good. Move those down one step. Okay, anyway, I want you to listen very carefully because I said, you know, everybody knows Willie Nelson on the road again, and I was thinking of a song that would fit our feathered friend over here because if you've ever noticed him sitting in the office, the phone grows onto the ear, onto the side of the head.
I walked in there yesterday and he wasn't on the phone and I collapsed.
It's a miracle.
Yeah.
God, it sounds like they're talking about somebody that Glenn and I know at another station. That's,
Oh, yeah.
You notice, even when he comes on the AM, he talks off mic. Have you noticed that? I've noticed that. I've noticed that. That's your shtick. Yeah, and of course, it's better when they can't hear you. I wanted to tell you that. All right, now listen, we have a listener whose name is George Boothroyd. And of course, when you got a name like that, you got to do
Change
good
it to
stuff.
Valdez.
And he brought this in this morning, and this is just for you.
He brought it in.
Listen.
Okay.
On the phone again. Hey, that birdie's on the phone again. The life he loves is sitting talking with his friends. Hey, that's the bird, he's on the phone again. He's on the phone again. He can even talk while driving down that highway. The talk is that is until he pulls into his driveway. Hey, by the way, he's on the phone again. Yeah, that's the bird, he's on the phone again. Is that a growth or just the receiving end of that phone that he is on again? Boy, baby, that bird, he's on the phone again. Hey, Neil, he's perched up on that phone again.
Yeah, that could be in the top 5 by next week, I think, on Zeta. Yes, in the stereo.
You guys are going to be in stereo in a few days.
Wow.
Have you decided who's on the right and who's on the left?
And
I'm going to be on one end, he's going to be way on the other end, and Lee Gillette will be somewhere in the middle.
Somebody called in yesterday and said...
or did I have that the wrong way? No, I'm sorry, you're going to be somewhere in the middle. Sorry,
you were
Lee.
such a big man that they ought to go back to quad.
Yeah. That must have been the guy who used to be on the FM from Quad Cities, right? From Davenport. Yeah, this corporation loves Davenport, Iowa, where they got a thing.
Big market.
So anyway, you guys were saying what?
I don't know. No, we were just observing the genius. I just wanted to say that I thought it was great how the past few weeks that you've had other morning shows. I mean, you knew about this all the time.
Oh, sure,
that
I
you were
did,
going to do this.
You're
and
milking
how-
I knew about it about a day after you did, I'll tell you. You know the way this company works.
How the morning shows have been talking about you for the
You know
past
that
several
Guy
weeks.
Gannett could make a lot of money growing mushrooms because they're good at keeping everything in the dark, so it's true. In fact, I noticed that Gary was out smoking mushrooms in the backyard just before we came in here. Unbelievable. He's had a rough week. You know, the one day that he had himself locked in the John.
Yeah.
And
Tuesday.
he wouldn't. 16 people were trying to get him to come out. He wouldn't come out. And of course, it's fitting that this is our last weekday on WINZ before moving over to Zeta 4.
And we appreciate you inviting us over
94.9.
here to share this last
We're
day
delighted
with
to
you.
have you. In
Nice
fact, as
to
I
meet you.
said, I'd be delighted to take off and let you guys really show your thing to the world, but that's another story.
I already showed it to him through
But
the
anyway, well, I was thinking of something else.
What time of day are you going to be on the radio over there?
Yeah, is it going to be just on the Monday?
Well, I'm not really sure yet.
Just
They
on a
haven't
Monday.
told me what time
Just
to
for
come in.
one day, is it?
The book comes out today. You are aware of that?
Oh, good.
Yeah, the summer book.
I know you,
That'll
Scott and
make
Dave,
my
are
day.
real into
Yeah,
this.
we're up for big bonuses
Oh,
on Dave.
boy.
Now listen.
What are you going to do with all that
I want to
money?
give you a little insight as to what the business is all about. Okay, now I haven't signed my contract yet for the FM. Okay,
Good
and these
man.
guys are over there, big bucks. But yeah, right,
Good man.
big bucks. Sure, you should live so long.
You got to milk them. I know you're not working weekends anymore. That's great.
Yeah, that's well.
Okay.
That's in place of like 50 grand. You
What
know?
about
Hey,
public-
you're not working
No,
Saturday.
you guys are doing
What about
breakfast with the
public
Beatles.
appearances?
Starting
Yeah.
next week, you're
I
doing
got a real
breakfast with the
surprise for you.
And Peter.
Yeah.
Can we mention other morning people?
Sure, you mention
Okay.
anything you want. But wait a minute. So anyway, this morning I was supposed to go in there and we were going to like finalize everything. I had all this stuff laid out, a little proposal for, you know, how many million they were going to pay me. And, of course, it's predicated, the incentive part is predicated on those massive 25 to 54 numbers that they had in the morning before.
when we were there.
Like what? Were there 6 people or 4?
7.
And of course now the response I get is, well, we'll deal with that later when you get out there, because of course the new numbers come in today. We'll take a look at those. So like they're in there praying and hoping that there was a little increase to try to goose me up a little bit, you know. Boy, what a company, huh? What an outfit.
What a business.
I mean, if Greggy can make 300 G's, I mean...
Is that disgusting or what?
That's really
More power to him.
I listen to the morning shows for the
first time. It's not his fault that they're stupid over there, right?
I know, that, exactly. I think
he's worth 30.
I listened to the morning shows for the first time.
Oh, did you? Did you hear Joey?
Yeah.
Oh, he was vicious.
Oh, boy.
He was vicious.
He was good this morning.
We heard him do the... He says, I got a joke for you, the people in the control room. He says, I've got a great idea for an invention. Get dog contact lenses and put little cats on them. That joke was stolen from HBO about 10 years ago. We chuckled.
There's only one race we want you to join, Joey. It's the human race. Okay, 10:18 at WINZ. We got a whole cast of misfits here today. We're all sitting around very anxiously wondering what's going to happen. We're all still employed, right? Everybody here is still employed.
Sort of.
Well, except for Stan. He doesn't know yet. But,
hey, I'm doing weekends. I'm looking forward to that. Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
I'm doing
weekends
Sunday.
are good. There's nobody else here.
Well, I've got my other things that I do during the week.
You got your thing, and we got our thing, you know. And,
never the twain.
Never the twain shall meet.
The twain. That's one of my favorite
No,
ones.
I'm finished as of Monday.
That's what Steve Kane said.
What hours are you on, Stan?
We're just going to shut down the radio station.
Niels, are you going to be on Zeta every day?
Well, I'm not sure yet. We'll see how it goes Monday. Okay. All right, let's take a break and let's try to calm down and bring back a little decorum and respectability here, okay?
Why?
It's 10:19. Got to do a lot of time checks, okay? A lot of time checks. You got any idea what the temperature is?
I'm going to go get that.
You got to do the weather.
Oh, you don't get it. You just make it up. What about 80? It's about 78. That's right. 80, 82.
It's in the 70s somewhere.
Yeah. It's like the time they give on FM. It's about 10 o'clock, you know.
Yeah.
It's like 19 after. Yeah, it's a little after like they do on Hot 105. I love that. I looked at my watch that day. It was 7 past 9. It's a little after 9 o'clock. They figure when you're doing mushrooms, what difference does it make what time it is, you know?
Or what day it is.
And, of course, the people listening to that scratch music, do they know what time it is?
Or day.
Yeah. Maybe we ought to start on our first record, Chicago. Does anybody know what time it is? That would be good.
We're just going to give the month.
Yeah. Yeah, it's somewhere around the middle of October, dudes. We'll come right back.
This is the Neil Rogers Show. This is your brain. Any questions?
What are you looking for, Stan? Ashtray. How about this one right here? There's only one. Well, they keep taking them out. They don't want you to keep munging up the studio. Okay? Oh, by the way, are we allowed to smoke in the FM?
No. That's
No?
a big faux pas.
Oh,
So are you reconsidering now?
I think that could do it. I think you guys are safe, yeah. The interesting part of it is I haven't signed anything yet. That's the humorous part of the whole deal. Yeah.
Good.
I could back out at any moment.
I haven't, for the weekend shift, I haven't signed anything.
Let me ask you,
either.
suppose the numbers come out in a minute, you get like a 6 or something
We
in the
weren't
morning.
there during the summer. We
Oh,
weren't
that's
there.
true. Well, they'd have to bring back whoever was.
Yeah.
1/3 of the last.
Who was there? Gene was there.
Yeah, during the summer.
And Jeff.
We started in the beginning of September.
4 weeks. We were on for the last.
You think the least you could do is give me a light if you're going to give me a cigar, you know what I'm saying? Well, if we sound like we're a little loose this morning, it's because we are. And
We
with
really,
with the
by the
food
way-
that just came in, everybody could be real loose by noon, you know what I mean?
We enjoyed the retrospective you guys gave of your 4 weeks on the air. All the
3
memories.
weeks.
Boy,
3
it brought
weeks,
back
come on.
memories.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
The memories just flooded back into my
It was
head.
quality comedy.
Scott's greatest hits.
It was
Yeah.
quality comedy. It was.
3 weeks on the air, and they do flashbacks.
Retrospective.
Yeah,
Yeah,
retrospective.
Oh, what is that thing, by the way, here?
That's all right. If Joy
Wait a minute.
did that,
Wait a minute.
just think.
Where is it?
Oh, that's good, Dave.
What is it? he just ate up the cart that we gave him.
No,
as
I
a
didn't eat
gift.
it up. You didn't cue it up.
That was a gift.
You didn't cue it up.
Oh, maybe I did.
That's like our weekenders.
Why do you
What
think
a
our
mung brain.
That's why our ratings failed.
No wonder they're not on the air
That's
anymore.
what
They
Crowded
don't
House
have their
in
cards.
yesterday. Did you not re-cue Crowded House?
I haven't played Crowded House in months.
Well,
Stan,
we
stop
know
playing
who
music over
who
here.
wanted to listen to a little bit
Oh,
of
hey,
it.
listen, I played stuff yesterday. Everything in here is like in the middle, so I guess somebody on the weekend, we don't want to mention any names, but...
That's something.
Oh, here it is. It's queued up, okay? The audience is used to this now. You know, in fact, the audience sends us in stuff on cart. I don't know where the hell they get them. Am I right?
On cue.
Carts. They're not going to waste our time. They're sending them on carts.
Mr. Rogers, Mr. Rogers, do you have anything to say about the assassination of the Breakfast Club?
Unbelievable.
One of the main things we had asked over the past few days when people realized that you were taking over the Breakfast Club or whatever was, is Neil going to play music? That's one of the main questions they had, and we wanted to get it out in the open.
Very rarely.
Is he going to do that talk thing?
Yeah, we're doing
He's going to play U2 every morning.
What is this?
What's this
Oh,
one,
that's,
Dave?
I don't know, that's just,
Boy,
don't play that.
Okay.
Something dying here? Oh, it's those cigars.
Yeah, somebody died on the window in the news booth the other day.
Quality cigars you guys are smoking. See, that word quality is going to get in your head.
You wanted me to
If
do
you
that
think we're saying quality rock and roll or Zeta Link, we got that straightened with Pete right away.
I want to be at program meetings when this guy
Zeta
shows up.
Link.
Are you coming to the program meetings when we're there?
No chance.
You're going to run down all the concerts?
We have nothing to do with the rest of the radio station. Okay, we will promote it, and we will pray for it. God only knows. But that's it.
You're not
we're
going
like a little island.
You're not going to like butcher the promotions we do, are you?
No.
Good. Because Tony will be a little upset.
What, is she
She's a little
sensitive?
worried. She's a little worried.
About what?
She's just saying, is he going to make fun of the people that do these promotions on the beach with us? And
Of
everything?
course. Oh, we got an uptight,
Believe me,
sensitive...
she'll get used to it.
Yeah.
She'll adjust.
All of a sudden, she knows who I am. You know, how long has she been here? She has no clue as to where this end of the
Met all
building
these
is.
new people this week, which is exciting.
Yeah.
All these people that have been in the building for
Yeah, now
years.
we know where all the money goes in this joint, right?
Well, we're getting all these questions out before you sign the contract about the music and the promos and the making.
What time does the book come out? Boy, this is pressure. I bet you Mr. Ego is really nervous right now, huh? What do you think, Stan? A lot of pressure. Maybe you ought to save those flowers and send them back over to IOD.
Could be.
Did you guys hear about the flowers?
I saw them. Yeah.
Boy, what an ego, a massive ego. And the guy spent money for it, too, you know?
A lot of money.
He did.
Those were very
Well,
good.
when you're making the big bucks.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Yeah.
Maybe Greg will send us some flowers today.
Or maybe Donald will send us some pansies or something. Some cute little flowers, right, Donald? How could I have forgotten Donald this morning? They've forgotten us, boy, real fast.
We're gone.
That's what
We disappeared from that show this morning.
I didn't hear your name mentioned on
Like
any of the
Grant
morning
took
shows.
Richmond. Oh, yeah, Joey was obsessed this morning, but there was one guy who kind of lost his tongue.
It's a good time.
That was it.
I heard the word is somber.
I think the rest
bet.
of it's a good time to find a new time slot, is what Donald is trying to
It's a
say.
good time to find another mark.
Come on, Donald, get serious.
By
You're
the way,
okay.
Neil, today is the 1-year anniversary of my firing at Love 94.
All right,
1
let's
year
hear
ago
it
today.
for Love 94. We always knew that there were a very bright bunch of programming people over there.
What happened in a year, you know.
Yeah.
Well, I think they've
goes
gone
around
way up.
comes around.
They've
You
gone
bet.
way up since you left there, haven't they?
Oh, and it's directly because they got rid of me.
I
yeah.
would think so, yeah. Those crappy movie reviews that you used to do.
that's what kept them down all
Oh,
those
T.J.
years.
Cinnamons brought those sticky buns again. Oh, God. Now, see, I wasn't going to eat anything,
It's
but
a
I got
plot.
to tell you, I
Did
can't
they really?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
I think
boy.
Joey
Super.
sent those over, don't you?
Oh,
He's
boy.
trying to send me into an insulin shock before Monday morning.
Well, I got to get out.
A lot of people are concerned, Neil.
Hey, good luck.
You'll be glad to hear.
Thank you,
I'm
gentlemen.
auditioning for an FBI agent on Vice in about an hour. So, no, it's an FBI agent portraying a record rep. So
luck, man.
I've got to get. I have to.
You got a
emote.
lock on that one.
Yeah, typecasting.
Yeah.
So I got to get out.
Well, let's do
Okay.
one little parting thing for Dave Caprita here.
Okay, thank you.
This is the Neil Rogers Show. This is your brain. Any questions?
I've got a lot of quality. The music and
No,
the.
you're laughing, but I'm
Quality
serious.
comedy.
That is a classic.
I know.
He may be in the annals of broadcasting history. What? With that thing. I'm serious. That is a... well, you ought to know something about that. I left stains on the window in there. I can't believe it. It was disgusting.
That's right. There are 2 cheek marks up there.
Yeah.
He wanted me to join him in that. I said, no way.
Well, I have promised to promote Gonzer's show a lot, but I'm still
Well, he needs it.
deliberating about that 2 to 6 show in the afternoon.
He needs it.
Okay, see you guys later. Good luck.
Good luck.
And we'll drop in on you once a week. Okay?
Thank you so much. Hey, listen, the more the merrier, you know? I mean, at least now you'll have an audience. So there's food up there, so maybe you want to, like, rip half of it off before it winds up back here.
Okay.
Boy, look at that. Even Glenn is leaving now. You know why? I said there's food up front.
Food.
You ever see him move so fast?
Right. Cinnamon rolls.
It's funny because he said before, gee, it's only 10 o'clock in the morning when he heard that there was food up there.
Cinnamon rolls.
So what is it that you really said about Sally Fitz? Every day there's another crisis. I knew nothing about this, but I was sitting in there minding my own business, and
they prefer we wouldn't discuss it.
Oh, I see. Well, why didn't you tell me that?
Well, I didn't
There's
have
so
an
many things
opportunity. We had so many important people up there.
That meeting. How did you like that meeting this morning?
That was really exciting.
Glenn and I were having quite a dissertation about that. Yeah,
that was the highlight of my days so far.
Of course, I don't work here anymore, so I don't really care. You know, I'm going up to the other end of the building. You know what I mean?
Well,
and if there are people tuning in this morning who are wondering...
What time are you going to be on up there?
6 to 10 a.m. 6 to 10 a.m., Monday through Friday. You know, it's really something. Alan Finkelson at Pompano last night, he's saying to me, oh, you were going to be up here every night now, you know, and now you're 6 to 10. I'm trying to explain to him it's in the morning, okay? Alan, of course, doesn't know what 6 in the morning is, and I'm trying to relate. You know, it's very difficult.
Well, they should at the track.
What?
Because the horses are up there.
Yeah, but Alan ain't up there at 6 in the morning. He's just getting in at that hour, I think. But that's another story. But, no, we had a pretty good time. Had a lot of winners again last night, but only won a few dollars. Just a very few.
Same thing?
That one race, man, I'm going to the window, and it was disgusting.
Really?
And I changed my mind right at the window, and it came in. In fact, not only the trifecta, but the first 4 were the 4 horses I was going to box, and it paid $752.
That would have made your day.
And Dave was throwing fondue at me for the rest of the evening, but that's the way it goes.
Yeah. How was the food?
Food was very good. I had some liver with onions, and he had prime rib. We had a little onion soup, and that great cheese that you ought to go up there some night.
I'd like to.
Yeah.
But with your new hours, I don't know how you're going to do it.
Don't have to stay the whole card. Start 7:30. You stay till 10:30. That's about 7 races. You're going to be going to bed
at 9.
No, not really. No. About 10:30 maybe. 10:30. Get up around 4:30. That's what, 6 hours.
Yeah.
See, when you work mornings, you don't sleep 8 hours anymore. You have a whole different schedule.
Yeah.
And then maybe you nap a little. Now here's another guest. Boy, I feel like Don McShlemiel on the Breakfast Club now.
He's dressing down now that he's going to be a big
Jay Michaels
talk show
wants
host.
to be as sloppy as we are in here. Here he is. And Jay came along last night just in time to watch me blow that 5th race trifecta.
True, I watched
I'm still thinking about that. That was tragic.
In following in your tradition, I wrote down the numbers of the trifecta for the race right before I left. No, seriously.
He did.
And I sat there and I
He didn't bet the race.
And I said, I blew my brains out, Stan, on every race. Did not win a dime.
Yeah, but that was not a big, let's be honest, it was not a big try.
No,
it
wasn't a big try.
You would have gotten $44. So, Jay, let's not, let's not start exaggerating. You haven't even started the show yet, and already you're exaggerating. Jay Michaels is going to be here starting Monday from 10 to 2, and also on Saturdays from 6 to 10 a.m., which is disgraceful. I can't believe they conned you into doing 6 days again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
very foolish move on your part. It's not too late. Have you signed anything?
No, nothing is signed yet. There again, we're all in the same position.
Tell them arrivederci. No, I haven't signed either, but I have a feeling that they will not let me out of the building today until something happens. But they want to. They're still warm. They want to examine the new book. They want to give themselves a little more leverage. So
they
that
need to take out the microscope and do
1.1 instead of a 1.0. They're going to have some real serious leverage there.
So what are you going to by the way, I'm moving Saturday. Nobody knows about that on the air yet.
Are you moving? Physically moving?
No, I'm moving to Neil's old slot on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, 10 to 2.
10 to 2.
Oh, yeah, we got all kinds of things going on here. Changes.
I mean, the excitement in the air around here, you could cut it with a knife. I mean,
I know. Well, there's some knives and forks right there. Give it a start. And, of course, we want you all to continue in the tradition of sending in all the good food for Jay Michaels because Jay can pack it away like no 6 people we've ever seen.
I've got to tell you, I've been trying to stay with this Weight Watchers thing, but...
Just rip that bag open, Bird. Come on, rip it open.
My diets have worked about as well as yours. I mean, I go on them for about 2 days, and they're great. And you lose 5 or 6 pounds. You say, okay, well, I've lost 5 or 6, and I'll gain 15.
Hey, listen, you can tell Peter Duchin, thanks for but we still have the other card from the other day, okay? Okay, Peter, let's not overdo it. But thanks for the... Boy, from T.J. Cinnamons. I can't believe he brought that stuff by.
Now, Stan, this should remind you a little of Philadelphia.
Like Joey. Joey reminds you a little of Philadelphia, doesn't he?
Big on the West Coast.
I told you Philly sucked. I've been trying to tell him that. But he won't believe me.
He still has the bruises from when they threw him down the steps at Wibbage.
Yeah.
The most fascinating thing is Joey was in Philly for such a long period of time, and he was never successful.
No. Well, he's never, except for Buffalo, he's flopped everywhere he's been. New Haven, New York, Philadelphia, that little town, Vineland, New Jersey, wherever the hell it was. Yeah. He's flopped everywhere.
I write a little column for Stage and Screen. I think in the last one I said Joey's trademark has been fired from some of the best stations in the country.
Yeah. The incredible part is how they ever hired him in the first place. Of course, when you're working at WNBC in New York for $80,000 a year, you know.
Well, you can take a few lumps and...
Yeah.
Well, there's some people like that in the business. That
I see Stan's kind of a purist when it comes to cinnamon rolls. He doesn't go for the caramel and the glaze and the nuts. And
oh, boy, these are...
Excellent.
You got a long record we can play while we enjoy.
No, I can eat on the air. How do you think I got like this? I can eat on
the
air.
Play Elvis is Everywhere because Joey's got him coming on the show.
No, I'm not going to play Elvis is Everywhere, okay? Mr.
Mono.
Program Director, go direct your own show.
Mono's coming on.
When you get that show straightened out, then you come to me, okay? And
I want Stan to know.
I'm not holding my breath.
I'll still cart up some music for him, you know.
I don't know the way you've been
do
carting up music lately. I think I'm going to do it by myself.
Do ours in stereo, would you please?
Oh. Well, yeah, now I'll have to do stereo bits for you guys. It's part of the deal. It's part of the plan.
Play veal parmesan. Yeah.
I want to hear this. I want to hear this one more time. Just in honor of our fine feathered friend.
He's on the phone again. Hey, that bird, he's on the phone again. The life he loves is sitting, talking with his friends. Hey, that's the bird, he's on the phone again. He's on the phone again. He can even talk while driving down that highway. The talking never ends. That is until he pulls into his driveway. Hey, by the way, he's on the phone again. Yeah, that's the bird, he's on the phone again. Is that a growth or just the receiving end of that phone that he is on again? Oh, hey, that bird, he's on the phone again. Hey, Neil, he's perched up on that phone again.
Oh, boy, we're about a half hour away from climax, ladies and gentlemen.
Be exciting.
At the WINZ computers as the summer book numbers come peeling off and all... Well, listen. Oh, today isn't payday. It's next Friday, right?
Next Friday.
Sorry.
So.
Well, it might be for some people.
We understand, yes. We've heard rumors. This is the biggest rumor mill in the country, I think.
Have you noticed?
Unbelievable.
How about the city?
Yeah. Oh. No, I'm not sure of that. There's some bigger yentas. Yeah, although, of course, you kind of weight down the end. But
it was very interesting, though. As soon as the announcement was public yesterday, I think everybody came off the beach and used the same payphone there in Hollywood yesterday to call our programming department. You know.
Yeah.
Like, wow, you ready to hire a real talk show host
like
now?
John Broward. Yeah.
Lee Fowler, did he call?
He ever since he had dinner at Marcy and Jamie's. That's it. That's a thing of the past, man. That's it.
Lee's on the beach.
Yeah, Lee is taking pulls on the beach.
Yes, that's it. Yes. He's doing a little javelin out there.
Boy, this T.J. Cinnamons. Now, where is this? There's one in...
Kendall.
I think
all
this
over.
Is
Galleria.
But, he only... one thing about the bird that's always bothers me a little bit, Glenn. I'm telling you face to face now. You always talk about Kendall.
Because he lives there.
South Miami.
That's all he knows.
There's service that live in Broward, you know?
Yeah, in Plantation.
Exactly.
With real people.
Right, and as you walk in the front door of the Pompano Fashion Square, there's one of these. T.J. Cinnamon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, they're going to be sending the boxes of this over every morning for you, Neil.
Great. Well, we'll come out and eat. That's what we'll put on our long record, like
Brian
Adams in the Heat of the Night, Stairway to Heaven, MacArthur Park.
Park.
Okay, 22 before 11 at WINZ. We're going to have some good fun eating here while you folks listen to this.
Leaving so soon?
This party's a bore.
Well, how'd you like to come to my place?
Gaze at the stars.
We could watch HBO.
I'm going home to watch Showtime.
What's Showtime got?
Exclusives. Movies you can't get on HBO now.
My terrace provides a very romantic setting.
Showtime gives me a room with a view.
Oh, you could see my art collection.
Showtime lets me see Mona Lisa.
Oh, what if I take you to my club and introduce you to some famous people?
With Showtime, I can spend an evening with ruthless people.
I'll buy you roses.
I prefer the color of money.
I'm a nice guy.
I like tough guys.
You could do better.
I doubt it. Showtime has Top Gun.
Showtime has all these movies and a whole lot more. Exclusives you won't see on other pay services. So if you want these movies, get Showtime. Showtime has the hits HBO misses.
Order Showtime now and catch the Rock and Roll Summit, an American Soviet music event, and next month's blockbuster hit.
Bring up the Booger Man.
19 before 11. WINZ. Look at this. And, of course, all the traditional hanger-arounds. Here's Motec. You know that he'll miss you.
He's going to miss us.
I'm almost on the FM.
I'll still be around.
No, you're going to be out on assignment.
Yeah, I'll be serving
lunch. You know, I'm surprised at you, Frank.
We're going to send you to the Bahamas, Frank.
I mean, there.
Jesus. That sounds good.
What did you say?
Jeez Louise.
Okay, that's better.
God. You never heard, what's his name, the bird, use a naughty word, have you?
Oh, I
Want
have.
to bet?
On the air?
Yeah.
Want to bet?
On the air, really?
Yeah.
Have you?
On the air?
I had, while you were
Can
on
you say crap?
while you were gone on vacation.
Can you say kinky?
When you were on vacation, I had something I called the management at Gloves 94 who fired me.
Uh-oh.
Can I say that again? Because I said it then.
Yeah, let's reminisce about that a little bit.
We run that tape back?
After we finish reminiscing about the 3 weeks of the Breakfast Club.
Are you going to do a retrospective today on the Neil Rogers show?
No.
You're not going to do that?
That'll be Monday.
Yeah, Monday. We'll start with Hallandale.
Hallandale and Jorge.
Remember when?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what I think we'll have to do is I'll have to handle it in a withdrawal situation.
Yeah.
You know, it's like coming off of a drug.
Definitely. Definitely. So we have a lot of best of tapes in the
You'll
program.
have to do a little withdrawal situation. You know, great moments with Neil, and then we'll just.
We got the pig lady. You may want to play that Monday.
Oh, yeah.
Remember
Do we have
that?
Barbara?
Yeah.
Barbara can do an hour.
Yes.
Barbara can do an hour. Right?
Yeah. And Jamie and Marcy can do a half hour.
And that's it. I'll end up doing about 5 minutes Monday.
Yeah, Jamie and Marcy's greatest chains. Well, listen, folks, we're still eating.
I heard they even tried to invite Columbus over Monday.
These cinnamon rolls last a long time, don't they?
Yeah, Chris is coming in
Are you
on
looking
Monday.
for food, too?
Oh, look at this. Here's Gina now, who's trolling for food.
She comes and visits us so often when there's no food.
She comes in either when Dave is here or when food is here, one or the other.
Neil, I come in to see you.
Yeah, sure.
Is that the way I can get her on the air, is to have food in here?
Food. The only way.
Yes.
That's it, huh?
Offer me money.
Because I wanted to audition her for Arlene's slot, you know, and she wouldn't do it.
No chance.
Okay. I asked.
No.
You wouldn't come in.
She doesn't have the cheeks for it. Trust me, she could never fill Arlene's seat. Believe me.
Thank you, Neil.
You're welcome, Gina. Anytime. Stop by and see us at the other end of the building sometime.
I think she'd be very good, don't you?
What?
On
Gina?
the air. Gina?
Well, I don't know if she'd be good or not. She's married.
Oh,
Not
well,
yet.
That takes care of that.
We're trying to talk her out of it. She's
Good luck.
She's trying to go into it.
Okay.
Although we did have, when those two guys were in here the other day, she was feeling them both. Did you remember that? When Jay and Scott were here. How is Scott doing, by the way? Is he okay?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Irma says he's fine.
Is he really? Well, we'd like to find out.
And you ought to hear what he says about her.
I'm sure.
David, was it ever revealed, Irma's real...
Yes.
What?
I'm digging myself a...
Her real
big
what?
hole.
A real bang. Zero.
Her,
Real what?
Well, Irma is a very well-proportioned young lady. Did that ever come out on the air?
This is the most disgusting program.
I heard some stories from over at Traffic Patrol, which I can't divulge. But well, interesting stories are.
There is a presence when Irma is in the room.
Yeah. A large presence.
Yes. You're aware that she's there.
Yeah.
Can we just say that?
Yeah, you see the guys in the building are all kind of hovering around, you know.
Drooling, I think, is the word.
It's a little like food.
Well, we hired Irma because we wanted to prove that the only boobs in the building were not just management. And...
And I think we've done that.
Yeah. Or that the biggest boobs in the building were not.
That was it.
That was it. I was searching for it.
It was yesterday. She was telling me she has 3 jobs, and one of them, she says, is telemarketing in the evening, in addition to here. But then she dropped it at that. Telemarketing, I mean, that stretches that it could be some...
She flies with...
well, she does this thing on the Home Shopping Network. I can't say what she sells, but she's on the Home Shopping. Just a joke, Irma. Come on.
Listen, if they had her selling stuff on the Home Shopping Network...
They would buy it. I know.
The ratings...
I would buy stock. I would buy stock.
Yeah. Every night.
See, that's the problem with these idiots that run these home shopping things. They put these real nothings on the air,
Geeks.
you know.
I mean...
they're
geeks.
terrible. Boy. You know, people who didn't make it big in Orlando.
Right. Gee, that's exactly right. With all that false enthusiasm.
And the first one, there's so many of them now. You would think that one of them would have a really dynamite, couple.
Would you?
Yeah. Well, I would if I was running it.
Fascinating talking about home
Don't
shopping.
you think we need to? I need a haircut desperately. I think we ought to get a for our first morning on Zeta.
Cut your hair?
I ought to get my hair cut on the air.
Great idea.
I once did that on the air. It works.
Yeah, I know. I've had that done before too. It's great. And it's cheap too because they won't let you. Maybe a little tip. That's about it.
That's it. Yeah. A couple of mentions you've done.
Yeah.
That's it.
Do you know how many calls you're going to get from beauty salons now?
They can give me a little trimming.
Yeah. And the bird, too.
A little trim. He needs a little trim.
Yeah.
Flip the feathers a little bit.
Flip them around the cuddle bone a little bit.
Yeah. By the way, I appreciate management getting me that cuddle bone. I've been
impressed.
Yeah,
you need it.
Very impressive.
Boy, these cinnamon rolls just last and last.
I know. They're just enormous.
That sort of reminds Stan of something else.
Yeah. Anything you want to tell us about Stan?
Stan, is there anything that I need to know in leading up to your show? Is there anything that...
Yeah, don't talk about Miami Vice.
Yeah,
don't encourage him.
Okay.
Don't encourage him.
Please, Jay.
And don't play any Elvis.
I had people at the track yesterday when I went down to do that drawing begging me, please, don't let him do it again. Do hypnosis with him or something, anything.
Well, I think Don's going to call you today. They were shooting last night at Vizcaya.
All right, wait a minute. Let's see if he's on here right now. Hello?
Yes, Neil.
Wait a minute.
Wait,
Did you
is
hear
that
that?
him?
Did you hear that? Is this Don? Don?
That's him.
Yeah.
That's him, I know.
Did you hear it?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, Don.
Concerning your haircut, no changes.
That's it.
Neil, this is Deep Throat.
Oh, yeah.
I know that
All right,
the Lord
I'm not going to be able to call you anymore. Of course, I'm not going to be able to call you any less. Listen, congratulations on your pioneering move. You've done something that no one has done before.
And what is that?
Rick Weaver changes underwear.
Quite an accomplishment.
Well, I'm running downhill, I can say. Listen, you're going to blow everybody off the map on FM. And also, the bird can do the traffic report from the sky with no overhead expenses.
Yeah, that's great. Good thinking.
Yeah. One bad piece of news for you.
Who's going to be here to say, bring that baby down?
One bad piece of news. Jamie and Marcy just bought Zeta. And the body wrap place. You're in trouble. I also have a question for Stan.
Yeah.
This is amazing that he's up before 12.
Oh, boy.
Very rare, sir. Very rare.
Is it true that Arlene was taken off Stan's show because she got too big for her britches? So
Yep, absolutely.
Well put. I couldn't put it better, sir.
Okay. Also, one more thing. I hear Joey Reynolds is applying as Stan's sidekick now.
That's true, by the way.
He's going to have to after next week.
Yeah. That, by the way, is true.
Anyway,
It's all over, Joey.
Best of luck, and now I got to get up at 6 instead of 6:20, so I'm always going to be on time for work.
Okay.
Okay? Have a nice day.
Arrivederci.
All right.
Hurry up with my eats, Marcy. I'm going bowling.
Oh, no, you're not, Jamie. Did you forget what night this is?
No way, Marcy. No way is your mother and those two evil stepsisters coming over here tonight.
No, it's veal parmesan night with our idols, Stan Major and Neil Rogers.
Oh, no, you don't. I am not sitting here while Stan Majors undresses you with his leering and jeering and that Neil Rogers eats us out of house and home.
Jamie, it means so much to me and my sisters.
All right, just this once. Hey, what happened to my bowling money?
Oh, that. Well, I forgot to tell you. The only way I can get them to come over was to bribe their agent, the Bird.
What, with diamonds?
Not yet. Just a lovely rope chain with his name engraved on it.
Will Stan and Neil really eat dinner over the evil home of Marcy and Jamie? The last known personality to eat there was Lee Fowler, and he was never heard from again.
They're here.
Baby, you're the greatest.
Give my regards to Neil Rogers. Tell him that I've never heard a smuttier program in my life.
Okay, 10 before 11 at WINZ. We'll come right back.
Hey,
Same genre as the movie people would say. Oh, are we back?
Genre.
Finally finished that cinnamon roll. How long did that take?
Oh,
It was about a half. That's a half-hour cinnamon roll.
Yeah, it's like breakfast.
God, when is this going to stop with the food?
Well, they're going to be sending those in every morning.
No.
6 o'clock.
Okay, now listen, what we might do, what happened to fix it? We might get a long mic cord.
And go to the computer?
And go to the computer. I don't think so. No, we're having too good of a time in here today.
We don't care about that book anyway.
We don't?
No.
I do.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I have $5,000 riding on it. How about you?
Oh,
okay.
Well, you didn't tell me that.
Oh, okay.
So do I.
Yeah. Of course, I've already got it made, so it's no sweat.
That's right. That's what
And
I
I'm
did.
taking it all up to Pompano tonight.
That's it.
Plunging my brains out.
There you go.
You bet. I'm going to take horses that can't get arrested, knock them down to 1 to 9.
Does the bird? You ever
Just
go
for
to
an
the
ego
track?
trip.
Sure.
Oh yeah, he's big on sports.
Oh, is he?
Oh boy,
It's not sports.
It's not.
The
What is
track.
it? Gambling?
Yeah, it's like relaxing.
Stan's a big gambler.
Oh, yeah, right.
I couldn't get him to go to the track for love or money.
No.
I went to Calder one time. You weren't there.
One
yeah,
time.
he went there to look around.
Look around, yeah. Had lunch and left.
Yeah. Tellers were screaming at him. Want to bet? No, just looking. Just looking. He's the only guy who goes to the track and the supermarket and says, I'm just looking.
I understand from some of my Goombas in Philly that Stan has a few markers still there at Brandywine. He still has a few markers.
Larry King markers.
Yeah, Larry was there last night. Cash a check. Cash a check. But didn't seem to be getting any takers on that.
It's
Does Jay know about the Larry King bumper strip?
Yeah, honk if Larry King owes you money. Look at this. Frank Motek is back in the studio now again, ladies and gentlemen.
I'll tell you.
Second.
You know, Frank,
For his second gigantic, disgusting...
This wasn't publicly announced yet to the station, but Frank is officially the comptroller of WINZ. It's true. He trolls for comp.
What do you mean you're going to take both of those? What does that mean?
Well, there are a couple of people out there that are afraid to walk in the room and have requested that I...
But see, they send you
likely
to
story.
troll for
Likely
their
story.
their comps, their freebies.
Tell Gary and Mark we would never tell anybody about it, okay? Tell them to relax.
Well, they got hungry.
Really be interested. No, it'd be interesting to know who's afraid to come in here.
Yeah. Who's afraid of the big bad
You can't
bird?
have the rolls unless you tell us who's
That's
the
right.
chicken.
That's our food.
Fess up, Frank.
Who's chicken?
Okay.
You're in the hot
Your new
seat.
boss.
Peter Bolger.
He
You remember when Peter, the other day when the guys brought the pizza in, and he was in here and he said, where's the food? And I said, it'll be here in 5 minutes. And I said, okay, and I paged him and I rang his office and he just wouldn't show up.
Keeps a very low profile.
Yeah.
Very low.
Yeah, look out for those sneaky eaters, boy.
Okay, that's one. Who else?
Who might the other one be?
And Joanne would not come in.
Really?
Yeah. Wouldn't come in.
We like Joanne.
That's because I'm in
Well,
here.
wait. Don't go too far.
She's busy.
You know, what is this? We like, you know, he speaks for everyone. We like
Well, now you're getting the hang
Joanne.
of it. I've had to put up with that crap
I
for
feel
months
sorry
now.
for you. We like Joanne. Let's take a poll on
You don't
that.
like her? You don't like her?
No, she's
Jay?
all right.
What?
I mean, she's nice, but I mean, you know...
Like is pretty strong.
I mean, no, like is... I mean, that's getting into a serious thing there.
Oh, I see.
Listen, Joanne takes a lot of the blue-haired Allendale calls.
She really does.
She really does.
That's why we...
That's why she's afraid to come in here.
It's great. She's already had them on me, and I haven't even been on the air yet, which is... that's great.
Oh, yeah, by the way, all you old prunes out there, we want you to call Jay Michaels and tell him exactly what you want to hear, okay? Don't put up with any of this filth or any of this foolishness. We want, the heavy subjects, the notch, Social Security, Medicare,
Why don't you
nutrition.
do a remote of the Diplomat?
Do they float? Do they float? Do they sink or do they float? In fact, Monday, that's going to be Jay's first show. He's going to have Dr. Ruth Yale Long is going to be here asking, do they sink or do they float?
Mike,
Or as they say at Zeta, sink or swim.
Mike, don't give your kid ice cream before he goes to bed. He gets diarrhea, Mike.
As they say on Zeta, sink or swim. Oh, my God, he's coming running in here. Oh, here are those numbers, ladies and gentlemen. Here it is, the new picture, the Zeta Breakfast Club. There it is. That's great. That's a classic.
By the way, I just noticed an article in Showtime, Neil. They are having a celebration at the Orange Bowl for all of the former Zeta Morning people. An event so big they had to use the Orange Bowl.
I got a call from a former member of the Morning Zoo today who's in town.
Oh,
so there's a little reunion
One
going on.
of those radio drifters, huh?
Yeah.
Boy.
What was that guy that used to call you all the time? Was down from New York or someplace? Johnny Dark?
Oh.
Yes.
They could have a Johnny Dark convention, you know.
Don't look at me. Look at him.
There've
That's
been so
another
many
one of
of
his old friends.
I thought that was Johnny Rabbit. That was my friend. One of those.
Johnny
DJs.
Dork.
Johnny Dolan, who used to walk around here making noises. That was his big claim.
Johnny Dork.
He's knocking him dead at Fort Pierce now. That's it.
Good place for him.
Well, listen, if you like the first hour, it's going to get a lot worse. What the hell happened to Mike Wolf? Oh, Oh, the word is out. They sent Mike. They gave Mike a couple of days at the same school that they sent Arlene to earlier in the week.
For the weekend.
Remember how she had disappeared?
Yes.
The same
Mike's up there for the
Cackling
weekend.
102.
Yes.
And Mike's been taking an intensive course in that. And speaking of Cackling 102, here's a gentleman who can certainly fill his shoes. Jeff Bray is here with the local and area news headlines. Real news from CBS at the top of the hour. And we're going to come back, dozens of us, at 11:06.
The Neil Rogers Show continues on WINZ. If you'd like to participate on today's program, you can call Neil on 624-9400 in Dade or 524-9400 in Broward. And now, here again, Neil Rogers.
Boy, they wouldn't let us down, would they? Look at that. Prediction. Neil Rogers' FM ratings will be low. AM ratings will soar. Rogers will never rate over Sonny Fox. Stan Major will soon get the gate.
Oh.
Signed, Dickie Main, who is a full sister to Mickey Dane. Excellent. Okay, we didn't want to break the news to you, but Jay's not really doing middays. Mickey Dane is going to be
That's
here.
right. Yes.
Who's with a B? Who's with a B? Honey, do you want to tell them how it was when we went to Europe and you did all those psychic predictions?
It's one thing when she was talking to her kid 25 years ago like that, but the kid is 40 years old now, you know.
She saw me at one function one time or whatever, and she says, "Let me tell you, one day you're going to be bigger than Rick Shaw." I said, "Look at me." I said, "I'm already bigger than Rick Shaw."
They always tell me I'm going west.
Every day, I know Tanner can relate to this.
Rick didn't call yesterday, by the way.
You're kidding.
No, Rick didn't call.
I bet you didn't have any celebrities. Oh, look at this. It's an old fart.
Oh, that's great.
Well, I hate to open it up.
No, you leave it sit around.
Light that cigar, will you?
No, it's a cup.
Oh,
this
an
can be
old
my
fart cup.
Zeta cup. Thank you so
Great.
much from the bottom of our hearts.
Perfect.
Isn't that
That's
cute?
great.
For the mornings, yeah.
Look at that.
Beautiful. Fantastic.
Great. And I could drink my coffee out of there if I drank coffee.
Nice.
But I don't.
We can put
Have a
your,
little juice.
I have a little
juice in
tea.
there.
I'll have a little tea in there. And then I'll spill it into that board up there in the HVAC.
Bring back memories.
By the way, I don't want to get Peter Bolger upset, but our first guest on Zeta is going to be Gail Stewart, the tea lady. We're going to be brewing up a wicked storm on Zeta Monday morning. Boy, that's going to be great.
Exciting.
We're just killing a little time, by the way.
A little, yeah.
Because we're waiting for those heavy numbers to come in
that's
here.
it. They usually by
That's
noon.
an added reason why everybody in the business is definitely tuned in now, because they know that their own stations are not going to give them those numbers when they come off the computer.
No.
All the management people kind of hover around and grumble and make little sounds.
They're too embarrassed.
They're the last ones to find out. Well, Neil, we are overjoyed. We finally got rid of you.
Oh.
Why you're being congratulated is beyond thinking. It should be condolences. We won. You were on the skids. Your history, you scumbag. Thank God. Glenn goes too.
I recognize that writing.
Oh yeah. Well, today usually I throw those in a wastebasket, but
Glenn, you got to tell your family.
one last time for the Gipper.
My what?
Your family to stop writing letters.
Yeah. Well, they'd like to get his name on. Here's something from Betty's Rare Records in Louisville.
Excellent.
Louisville.
Our buddies at Betty's.
Okay, Betty in Louisville says...
Always something great to say.
Return to sender is what she says. I have no idea what this is. Length 6 1/8 inches. Oh, that's the mail thing. I don't know what this is. I have no idea what that is. You'll have to investigate that later on.
The envelope.
Much later on, you'll have to investigate that.
Oh, it looks like this was supposed to be sent to you, and they sent it to Betty's Rare Records.
Good. Oh, it's a tape. Yeah, they want Betty to start putting that material on cassette. And, she's probably got some... listen to this one from Irwin Goldstein in Tamarack. This is great. This is a classic. Listen. Neil Rogers, you are a fat, disgusting, ugly, profane, unfeeling, homosexual, faggot, queer. Now, wait a minute. Listen. I think the way you put everyone down is sick. I hope they take you off the air permanently. Irwin Goldstein, Tamarack. P.S. Would you please play Fairfax? Good letter, Irwin.
Oh,
excellent letter. And look at these. Look at these bumper stickers. In Incredible.
Oh,
very good.
Hey, that's
Very good. We'll give those away. We got a whole bunch of stuff to give away Monday morning on Zeta. We would never give anything away on this show anymore.
Now you need one that says
unbelievable.
Right.
Very good. Well, this is Mail Call. We go.
Did you see a definition of mung that I left for you there?
Here's one from Jack the Greek. I'm not sure I want to open this one. Yes, I did see that. That was excellent. Mung. Where did you get that from, by the way?
One of the possible Arlene replacements sent that.
That looks like a serious one.
Well, it's about the track, yeah. It's from...
Did you pick the winners for you last night?
Number 1, Real Frisky, Major Stand. Very good blood from a famous clan. Number 2 horse called Rantel Al, shipped in from Hollywood, California. Well, good effort, pal, but,
The basic idea was good.
Yeah. Okay, what's that letter? Another good one?
Off the air. Trust
Well,
me.
let me see it. Can I read it off the air?
Must be another summons.
Yeah, you don't want to read that on the air, trust me. But now you'll understand.
It's in the book.
Yeah.
Ooh. I don't understand this. What is the deal with
When
this?
you read the whole thing, you'll understand it.
Oh, I see the bottom. Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah.
Very cute.
Yeah. Oh, I wanted to read that.
Good luck to you. Okay, let's take some calls. And, of course, there are probably a lot of people out there who want to wish Jay bad luck. Well, it's the audience you're going to be dealing with, That's the crowd. Here's a little something we got today, an educational aid from a listener in Miami, how to care for your bird.
Well, that's good.
Which we'll be reading later if we don't get a lot of calls. And then last but not least, I love these, are the ones marked personal and confidential. Oh, boy. And you open it up and wait till Stan sees these pictures.
Oh, my.
It says, I'm a long-time listener, love your show, called you once and spoke with Precious.
Precious?
And it's a picture of Rob Lowe and, what's her name?
Demi Moore?
Dinty Moore. Look at that. They're doing something there.
Boy.
Okay, now there's an interesting line here. It says, say hi to the bird, he adds, and then there's a word I think they misspelled. It comes out pizzazz, but I think they meant pizzas to your show.
Pizza to your show.
What's Whoopi Goldberg doing in there?
And there's something even dirtier in here. What is this? $49. Hardcore feature-length videos. Okay, we get
Stan's
a lot
mail.
of
Would
that
you quit
stuff.
opening Stan's mail?
We get a lot of that stuff every day. Okay, want to take some calls?
Sure.
Or not, as the case may be.
No, don't take any calls.
Shall we read the new schedule for Zeta from Tony Prado?
Is that what that is?
Yes.
Really is.
Okay, let's take a call or two here. Are we going to take some? Oh, look at this. Mobile. Mobile.
Boom!
Yeah.
I'll say Neil.
Yeah.
This is Clara Pepper. Call Pepper, call a long distance from Tallahassee.
Well, I love these guys that can afford 35 cents a minute for this.
To do bad
I think I
impressions.
can afford from all the senior citizens be paying my payroll here.
Or you won't, Claude.
Listen, I'm very appalled from what you've been saying about my dear friend Timothy Baker.
Okay, let's take one in Fort Lauderdale. Hello.
Neil,
Yeah,
how you doing?
great.
I'd like to wish you good luck on your new show on Zeta.
Thank you.
And I don't know, though, if we can take the bird's laugh in stereo, though.
Now, we're going to keep him in one channel.
On one channel.
What happened to the level on this call? Why did it just, drop in half or something?
Oh.
There you go. Speak into the phone, sir.
Okay, I'm right into the phone.
Into the phone.
I just want to tell you that I'm a first-time caller.
Great. And last time on this show.
I hope so. And, again, I wish you good luck on your show.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Arrivederci. Boy, aren't they nice this morning?
What show is he talking about, Neil?
The one that's going to be on sometime on Zeta.
When will it be on?
Fort Lauderdale. Hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Neil Rogers, please.
Speaking.
Neil?
Yeah.
Neil, I was on this drift boat the other night called the Dragon, you know?
Yeah.
I swear to God, the whole boat, nothing but douchebag this, douchebag that.
Really?
Bunch of Neil Roger groupies, man. It was
Great. What were you doing on there?
I was fishing,
Oh, okay.
you know? And the front of the boat, I mean, they're all
Fishing?
saying,
Wait a minute, sir.
unbelievable.
Sir.
Hello?
Fishing or trolling?
We were anchored. We were on the drift boat.
Okay.
Did he say the boat was the drag queen or the dragon?
The drag queen, yeah. Yeah, I could recognize that nervous laugh anywhere, sir. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Call ABC right now.
That's Michael Talbot. I know that laugh. Anyway.
Yeah. How you doing, Michael?
Hello? Hello?
Or is this Elvis? This guy's like going through phases, you know. Are you regressing? Are you under hypnosis, sir?
Both.
He's going like through 18 different lives now, through all these different personalities.
Just slipped into May.
Do you know Shirley Peters, sir?
Neil, everyone's singing the kosher cowboy song. I mean, these guys are, unbelievable.
Yeah, it's a very... What did he just say? Yeah, very impressionable town. Well, listen, it's been a lot of fun hearing from you. Speakerphone 5 what? Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hello.
Freeze, Rogers, Miami Nice.
Don!
That's him.
Don't hang up, Don. Don!
Did you hear that?
No, we lost him. Call People Magazine, the Inquirer, the Herald,
that was him.
the Miami News. Greg
I'm sure he'll
Goodell.
call you today.
Yeah,
I'm
Don's
sure
going to
he'll
be
call.
calling.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got it all arranged.
It's 11:17 at WINZ. Any moment now, the big new numbers from the summer rating book from Beltsville, Maryland, and our friends at Arbitron are going to be coming across our computer screen, and Mark Kuhn will be running in here with a sad look on his face. Well, he already told me it was going to be a soft book.
Yeah. That's
Soft.
public knowledge. Yeah.
Isn't that a nice... Don't you like the
Soft,
terminology
yes,
these? Yeah, we're going to be soft this summer.
Yeah.
And, of course, a lot of us were all summer. But,
But that's another story.
hoping things pick up a little bit this fall. Okay, let's take our first break. And
Are
we'll
we
come
talking
back,
about anybody in
right after this,
particular here?
Bob.
16 phone calls in a row with Neil Rogers on 94 WINZ.
Okay, first call, by the way, is a celebrity caller, Elvis.
Hello.
Speak to us, Elvis.
Boy, he sounds
just like
sleepy,
to
doesn't he?
congratulate you, Neil. It's a great move, and it's fantastic that you're going on to the FM side. And hopefully you'll be able to play some of my daddy's songs in the morning.
Oh, yeah. We're going to play... we're going to be having an Elvis concert on Monday morning just for you, Elvis.
Well, I tell you what. Hey, Stan?
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing out there this early?
It's awful, isn't it, EJ?
Did you spend the night there or
No,
something?
it's my tribute to
Yeah, he
Neil.
spent the night with Irma here, by the way.
Neil, I have a little tribute.
Okay, Elvis.
And this is one of my daddy's songs, and obviously I've changed the words a little bit.
That's okay.
And this is to you, buddy. And now the end is near, and so I'll face my final AM callers. My friends all say I'm queer, but I just wish I was a little taller. I've made a life of bull, and now I'm going down the hallway. Oh, much more than this, I'll do it my way.
Unbelievable, Elvis.
Yes, there were times
There's more.
you knew when I bit off more Parmesan than I could chew. Through it all, when there was doubt, I saw Jimmy's face and spit it out. I said, oh, well, I'm still small. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Elvis. You're a great American, Elvis. Thank you. Okay, Elvis. Boy, was that incredible?
As usual.
Oh, boy. I'm all choked up, Elvis. We have somebody from TJ Cinnamon's on the line. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
Who's this?
This is Mary, the one at Kendall, the one you've been getting the rolls from.
Mary and Kendall. I want to tell you, do you put your personal touch on these rolls?
Just about.
Boy, they are so good that they're triple X rated, Mary.
Triple X rated, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boy,
Well, they're good. They're the
staff
number one
here is
cinnamon roll in the
salivating.
world.
great.
Yeah.
You got to send some 2 boxes over every morning at 6, right?
Well, every other morning.
Every other, that'd be fine. Stan will come in early for that, Mary.
Oh, yeah?
I think so.
Oh, that's good. And what about Neil?
This is Neil.
I know.
Oh,
I'll have to send him over to you at the other station.
there you go. Exactly. You can listen to us and feed them. How's that?
Oh, we'll feed you too.
Okay, Mary. Well, listen, it's been a lot of fun.
Great.
But the duck just went back up on the roof, so have a wonderful day.
Okay, thank you.
Bye, Mary.
Bye-bye.
Okay, great donuts, but, you know.
Questionable calls.
Speakerphone line 1 says he has the numbers. Oh, yeah. You know who this is going to be, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
We know who this is.
Hi.
Hello.
Yes, IOD 29, snooze 33, wins 50. Mike Ranieri in the morning 46. Bill McQueeg 20.
By the way, I got your card this morning, and you really need to butch up a little bit, mentally.
That was and Steve Kane 26.
And what do we have?
50.
Where?
Overall.
And what did Stan have?
No, that's not the point. I mean, what did Stan do?
I don't have it yet. I'm still.
Oh, you don't have it yet. Now, how come he's got the numbers and we've got our guy sitting back there with the computer with his thumb in his ear?
I guarantee you these numbers are all accurate.
They're all accurate.
Absolutely.
Yeah, my computer, they're just trickling.
Well, wait a minute.
He's getting them on his computer. How do you
Kane
like
got
that?
a what?
26.
Well, that means
I
you
don't
beat
have
the
to
crap
worry
out of
then.
it. No.
Yeah.
I got it made.
Bill McQueeg had a 20.
Oh, boy.
Mike Ranieri had a 46. Oh, and Talknet went to a 40. And Power beat Sunny in the morning.
Great.
Yeah.
There you go. Finally.
Let's hear it for Bill Tanner, huh?
Power was 3 in the morning. Sunny went down to number 6.
Yeah, Tanner will be in such a good disposition now he might share some of the wealth, you know what I mean?
Okay, now hold on.
And the Zeta Morning Show got a 6-0, right?
Okay, hold on. We have some more coming in. Power.
There's some more coming in now.
Okay.
From the Channel 10 Weather Tower.
Hello.
Yeah.
Power had a 50. Ooh, and Hot 105 had a 32.
Wow.
And Y100 had a 33.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. What about Zadie?
Zadie, I don't know. They're just like no.
They haven't gotten that far down yet, huh?
Okay. He meant alphabetically.
Yeah, right.
Z,
Yeah,
that's it, yeah. That's what he meant.
Goodbye.
Avi?
Okay, there he goes. No, he's gone. Leave him alone. You're not supposed to speak to him anyway. Penalty of extermination.
Well, he's no longer Mr. Cake, so I can talk to him now, can't I?
Oh, really?
He's Avi?
Want to bet?
No, I'm just
Want to bet? In fact, that's the first thing I told Peter Bolger. I said, if you're looking for a good way to get you-know-who out of the building.
Yeah, right.
Miami, hello.
Hey, first-time caller.
Great.
Couple things. You know what would be good after the gong for the Joey thing is you put a toilet flush there.
We could arrange that,
flush,
sir. In fact, if you want to kill just a moment or two here, we might be able to do that.
It sounds great.
Be exciting.
Okay. Is there anybody here who wants to kill a moment or two? Go
I
ahead,
gave
sir.
Lee this dirty magazine. He wanted to butch up a little bit, get it ready for Monday.
Interesting reading there.
Yeah.
We're going to have to keep this in
All right,
my
let's give
side.
this a try now, ladies and gentlemen. Wait a minute. This may be something that they'll be calling from she to borrow. Maybe Jay will have to spend an hour in production putting this together.
I think so. Oh, that worked fine.
Yeah. Worked well for us. Well, yeah.
Not bad.
All the way to the bottom. Wait a minute.
Forever.
Okay, there he goes.
They
Right down
didn't
there
float.
with the tiny bull.
They
man.
didn't float.
They didn't float, Joey. We saw that number, Joey, and it wasn't floating. It was thinking. Thinking. Tamarack, hello. Tamarack, speak to us. Okay, well, that must have been Sonny on his mobile phone. He must have hung up when he heard the number.
We always get good calls from Tamarack.
Tanner beat Sonny in the morning, huh?
Excellent.
No wonder we haven't heard from Sonny for 2 days.
But we should hear from
We're talking
Tanner.
about those numbers.
Yeah, we heard from Cox.
Okay, here's a call. Must be a Stan Major fan. Freeport.
Yes,
Yeah, what's happening, dude?
you can't leave. You can't go to FM.
Oh, that's right. You're going to lose the Bahamas.
Oh yeah, we won't be able to. You won't be able to hear us anymore, right?
Yeah, we can only catch you late at night or something like that.
No, let me ask you again. You can't hear the FM during the daytime?
Not very clearly, no.
Good. Okay, it's 11:45 at WINZ. You know, we don't want any of those Bahamians bugging us. You know, leave that all on the AM. Call up Stan and get the ADL in here and all these other people, all these pain-in-the-ass people. We just want to have a good time over there, right? We're not looking for all this controversy and all this heavy stuff. Haitians marching in a parking lot, right?
I thought that was Valdez.
Fort Lauderdale, hello.
Hello, Neil.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
Firstly, I just want to tell you, you guys in there seem as though you're having one terrific time.
Well, we sure are.
Yep.
I want to congratulate both you and Glenn on your move. I think you're doing a good thing. Nobody asked you the other day, Neil, about how the rapping went on Wednesday.
Oh, I'm going next Wednesday. I couldn't go. We were in all these big bureaucratic meetings.
Oh, God.
And there's nothing worse than being wrapped up like a mummy when you're in one of those meetings.
Find out how that went.
Okay.
Just both of you have a wonderful day.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations again.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What a nice...
That's Lee doesn't know what we're talking about.
What are you having wrapped here?
My whole body.
For what?
For Hanukkah.
It's going to come in looking like Lon Chaney on Thursday morning.
It's a body wrap. They wrap you in all this. They cover your body with mung, and they wrap you up like a mummy, and they take it all off, and you look like Robbie Benson.
You lose 185
The only problem is you start talking like Robbie Benson.
Thinking like Robbie Benson.
You bet. Okay, it's 14 till noon, and Bob, we might as well take that break now, right? Get it out of the way, because any minute those numbers are going to be coming in. You know, all the computer kids all over town have them, but we're still we're still waiting.
This is the Neil Rogers Show. This is your brain. Any questions?
Oh, wait a minute. Did you hear that at the end of that again?
Wait a second.
Wait a minute. It's rolling up the atrium right now. When it queues up again in just 4 or 5 minutes here. Why do these guys do it? They do like a 10-second bit and they put it on a 5.5-minute cart. Huh? Why do they do that?
Well, he just wanted to be sure there was plenty of room on the cart.
Yeah, so we couldn't play it back to back and catch any of those little runaway sounds. That's it. One of these days, I'm telling you, it's going to queue up again. I'm positive. Let's hold our breath.
You may want to take a couple of calls.
This is the Neil Rogers Show.
Okay, listen carefully.
This is your brain. Any questions?
Did you hear that?
It's there. It's there.
The runaway S is headed up the turnpike now on the way to Kissimmee. Boy, can't you just see the headline now? 6 killed by runaway S on turnpike near Disney World, you know? Okay, here comes Stan. As usual, empty-handed, ladies and gentlemen.
How's the computer looking, Stan?
What the hell is he doing back there?
Well, it seems that there are so many people in the area who have gained access.
Yeah.
That we don't get it at the moment. Ours has been delayed because some other people.
I'm wondering if some hackers wonder if
that's
found
what we
the
just
system.
heard from, yeah.
Could well be, yeah.
Kendall area, maybe?
Found the system.
Like maybe down in Kendall.
Yeah. Could be, yeah.
And I'd be delighted to go and during the noon news break, give the phone number down there. We can find out what the hell's going on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it would be nice. We would like some of the information, too.
Although, since we're paying for it.
Although if and he's not. But maybe, of course, on the other hand, he'll call back and give us the rest of the number.
Oh, sure. When he has them, I'm sure he will.
You think he will?
He
on
has
the bat line?
He has the bat line.
Okay.
Sure.
All right. Rarely do we invite that particular individual to call in, but because we're desperate and because everybody else's job in the market is hanging on it, get with it. Dania, hello. Dania. Another antique. South Dade, hello.
Hi, this is Glenn.
Yeah, Glenn.
Hey, listen, have you ever heard of M. Dung in San Francisco on KFOG? It's an FM station in San Francisco.
Look, will you please watch it? You know, we're under surveillance here, and everything is, nip and tuck. Just watch yourself.
He's good. He's really good.
Great.
Great station. Hey, listen, I got a theme song for your new show.
Okay.
Throwing a hell in a bucket, but baby, I'm enjoying a ride. You know, the new Grateful Dead album?
Yeah.
Theme song.
We're going to play that a lot.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of Grateful Dead in the morning.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot, pal. Good work. Fort Lauderdale, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, this is Mary Beth.
Hi, Mary Beth. How you doing?
I'm fine. I'm a first-time caller.
Okay.
And are you going to the morning show?
On FM,
Zeta?
yeah. You bet.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you. Are you going to be listening?
Yeah, I also listened to your I was wondering what is...
Well, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Hold on, you can say it on
I
this
had
station.
a question. I was wondering, what is the war going on between you and Joey? Is this personal? Because he says he doesn't know you.
I don't know him either. I just know about him.
Oh, you don't know each other?
No.
Okay, well, he said that you read his mortgage over there, and that got him upset.
That got him upset?
Yeah. Did you do that?
I read parts of it, yeah. Somebody brought it in here. One of his good friends from CalFed.
You're kidding.
They brought it in here.
That's ridiculous.
Of course it is.
Now, who's going to be taking your place on AM?
Jay Michaels. He's sitting right over here.
Hi, Mary Beth.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice meeting you.
Are you going to still do Saturdays?
Who?
Neil.
No. Are you kidding?
You're not going to be back at all?
No way. That's on AM?
Yeah.
Never again, honey. No way.
Okay. Well, I still like to listen to both.
Okay.
Also, do you know, how do they calculate these ratings? I was just curious. How do they find out? It takes them so long.
They invite psychics in.
Right. And
wait a minute. What do you mean we can't talk about that? What does that mean?
Calculating the ratings?
No, have you ever seen the lottery machines, Mary Beth?
Yeah.
Like the bingo machines?
Yeah.
Well, look, they take every radio station, they write their name on one of the balls, and then no, seriously, they have a machine with all the radio stations written on the balls, and then another machine with all the different personalities in the market, and then they have a third machine with different numbers in them.
And then they have a special machine with leads.
That's a whole other story.
That's called the watermelon machine.
So they go to the first machine, they pull out a number, okay, stand major, and then they go to the next, okay, WINZ, and then they go, whatever.
Yeah. Oh, no, that can't be, that's not fair.
That's how they do it.
I'm so curious as to how it's done.
I think you'd be a little slow, Mary Beth.
No, and for this, Mary Beth, the radio stations pay millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars every year.
Because Joey was telling everyone to tune in their
Why are you listening to him? He's not an authority.
Morning show is hey, man, did you hear what Tanner did this morning?
Well, that just got me curious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you
well,
like Joy?
Mary Beth.
Hold it, Mary Beth.
Don't you understand? There's a one-way conversation.
Mary Beth.
Yes?
The Stan Major. Do you like Joey Reynolds?
Well, yeah, I did like him at first because I used to listen to Howard Stern, and I thought he was just great when I was in New York. And
what did you like about Howard Stern?
Well, he's kind of a David Letterman type, and I don't know. In a way, he's kind of rude, but he says things like they are and like he thinks they are. He's very open-minded, and I just think...
I think he's filthy myself.
Well,
I think he's hysterical.
He's disgusting.
Yeah,
and
that's what makes him
Joey's
funny.
getting a little out of hand lately, especially with this war going on. He's getting a little rude, and I think it's a little too much.
Well, we're tired of that stuff.
Hiya.
Is it an inch?
It was probably 2 inches.
That's still pretty bad.
How come these headphones aren't working?
I don't know.
They're embarrassed for you.
The headphones don't want to work for you. What was that song you played for him?
This is for you, Mary Beth.
Okay, does that make you feel at home, Mary Beth?
Well, yeah, but I think I'll probably listen to you more often.
Good.
I think you have a little more taste.
I think you're right. Thanks a lot.
Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
It's a good time for it, too.
Have to bring that Donald up again, right?
You don't have to.
Sorry.
Isn't it amazing how they had a lobotomy overnight and our names
of course.
just got removed from their vocabulary overnight on Gloves 94.
Now, we heard rumors that there were high-level meetings in this town, Ed.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Are you serious?
Closed door. And do not
boy.
under penalty of the gun, man.
I would imagine.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Miami, hello.
Especially at IOD.
Hello?
Yes.
Mr. Neil Rogers?
Yes.
This is Joe Arroyo.
Mr. Carroyo, how you doing?
Yes, very good. And you today?
Wonderful.
Wonderful. I don't like this idea of moving into the FM.
Good. Well, listen, we always knew about you, Joe. Miami, hello.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is Hamtramck Mama. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, is this Dick Purton?
No. No, it isn't. I know Dick Purton, though.
Well, good. That's wonderful. You're from Detroit, huh?
I'm from Detroit,
Well,
right, near
nobody's perfect,
Hamtramck.
ma'am.
I listen to you all the time.
Wonderful.
I wanted to call you one thing. See if you can take it as well as you can dish it out.
Okay.
Oh, you douchebag.
Oh, I'm honored. Thank you.
You a douchebag.
Thanks a lot. Okay.
Very
Mobile.
Yeah, hi, Neil. That's probably Joey calling.
Yeah, I think so.
Listen, congratulations, and I have a tip for Stan.
Okay.
Don't buy a house.
Okay.
That sounded like Michael Talbot. Did you hear that?
I know, yeah, man.
Yeah.
Mobile.
Yeah, you got me?
Yeah, we got you.
Okay, I want to congratulate Neil on his up-and-coming move.
Yeah, thanks.
You're welcome. Can I say hello to everybody at work?
Go ahead.
At Plumbing Specialties Company, if you need repair parts for your plumbing, we'll fix your plumbing.
Yeah, you sound like you know a lot about plumbing, sir.
The plumbing worked on, pal. We'll work on it.
Okay.
All right?
Bye-bye.
You have a good one.
You too.
Wait till he gets the bill for that, huh?
Okay, another request for Jeff Stryker's home number there, but...
Hey, do you realize that the Blue Hairs are not going to be able to... They don't have FM.
The hell they don't.
No, they don't have FM
They
on
were
their
the
radio.
first ones to have FM.
You don't even know where you are. You like Joey Reynolds. This market has the #1 FM penetration, if I can use that
Good
word.
time for the great time for the great time for the great good time for the great
Okay, Stan is going to gloat about his ratings now for the next 6 hours. So get ready for it if you're not prepared.
Yeah, that little
Steady
funeral
shot.
wreath that was sent over yesterday, I think we need to send that back.
Yeah, we ought to get Elvis to call and sing "Return to Sender."
Boy, I'll tell you.
Because Steve, if you're listening, things are not good. Is somebody I know.
And he is listening.
You think he's listening?
Don't go to work today, Steve.
Yeah, but Steve will do his whole routine about, ratings aren't important, and I don't, I'm not interested in ratings, and I go home with a good conscience.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's true on payday. I think he's got a clear conscience on payday.
I wonder.
I mean, a 2-9 in the afternoon for that kind of money.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And, of course, this makes Mike Anthony and Bob Rich look real good at IOD.
They're the real happy ones on payday, yeah.
Veritable geniuses.
Handing that big check over, boy.
And Stan got a what?
Stan... I beg your pardon? Sounds like there's an echo in the
Good time for the great time.
Okay, just try to control yourself. Stan got a 4-1 in afternoon drive. Excellent.
Very good.
Thank you. Alice Rantel had a 3-2. And Steve, pardon me for being a shill and a douchebag. Steve had a 2-9. A 2-9.
So he's
what
number.
Kind of number is that?
He's number 3 in the afternoon. In
Number
other words.
3.
Yeah. Okay.
Number 3 of 3.
He can be
no
replaced
more alibis, by the way, because he had the full month of June to, set the stage. This is July, August, September. So he had that month to start, which he had a disaster, by the way. And then, of course, July, August, September, and he doesn't seem to be making much headway.
He can be replaced by Tom Likas anytime.
Oh.
His buddy.
So you don't know when things are good. So you don't know when things are well enough. You just got to screw around and screw around. It's always been the story of your life. Don't start bringing in people like Likas back in. We've already got this Ray Charles guy who obviously
what did he
hit a
get?
big number. Well, I don't know, because let's see. We had a 7.5 in midday, even though there were all these predictions. We were just dying on the vine.
It's all over.
We somehow, it's all over.
It's
no
all
new
over.
material. It's
Ship
just
is
a
sinking.
passing phase, and here we are with a 7-5. Number 2 in the entire market again, beaten only by Lifeless on FM with an 8-1. I mean, nobody can beat them. They're on in every office. They got a captive audience, and all the doctors and dentists.
Forced listening.
And the elevators. Don't forget the elevators.
They're in every elevator.
And
when
no one admits to listening.
Can you imagine the length of listenership they get when you're trapped in an elevator? I mean, talk about a captive audience.
I understand that Charles was going to have Ray Charles on as his guest today, singing "It's Crying Time Again."
Yeah. Or Hit the Road Jack. Something like that.
Or Georgia on My Mind.
Yeah, we understand in Macon, Jeff does a hell of a job in Macon.
Well, he can surf up there, can't he?
So as soon as we get the numbers with the station, that'll be good, because this page has got just numbers, which is good. But when we get the call letters over here, it'll be even more helpful.
As they throw him out the door, he's going to say, "What I'd say."
Yeah, and then we'll have a pretty good idea of what the hell's going on. But we did very well. WINZ had a 5.
As Avi said.
Yeah, as Avi said, although he had a lot of other numbers wrong.
He did.
And that tied us for 3rd in the market. Lifeless was number 1, but only with a 7 this time. They seem to be slipping a little bit. Some of those people are dying off. QBA was 2nd with a 6.5, and there's WINZ tied with some FM for 3rd with a 5, and if he ever brings me the other sheet, it's Powerless.
Yeah, that's right. That's what Avi said. They had
Powerless.
a 5, yeah.
And Tanner in the Morning had a 4.9.
Number
4, but I guess they beat Sonny. I don't have that on the sheet yet. And we'll go through the whole thing, because we know there are a lot of very desperate people in the business who are listening. The rest of the audience couldn't give a damn less, but what do we care? We're gone here, right? We don't care.
Thanks. See that, Stan?
Isn't that a great attitude?
Blame me now, okay?
That's
blame me.
fault.
I'm leaving you with this gigantic captive audience. You're sitting here with a 7.5
Thank you, Neil.
in midday, the second highest number that in the history of mankind. And that was during a summer book. And, of course, if it wouldn't have been for Ollie North, that probably could be like an 8.5 or a 9 again, right?
You might have beat Life.
Yeah, that's true.
Ollie was here, that's right.
Yeah, Ollie was here for a solid week. And, of course, that didn't help you either. In the month of, what was that, July?
Yeah.
July, yeah. A death knell.
You were on vacation?
Yes.
For part of that?
And then there were certain other shows when I was on vacation that were a real death knell, but we don't want to talk about that.
Right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So if there's anybody in the business, we have some open lines in Dade where some of the program directors hung up during the news break after they heard these numbers. 624-9400, probably on long distance with those consultants right now.
What do we do now? What do we do now, smart ass? Huh? Didn't work.
Can you see the phone lines to the consultants over your move? That must have been the closed doors. They were on the phone to New York and
probably
Iowa.
Yeah.
The cornfield in Iowa, man. All
How do you counter-program this one now?
Yeah, what do we do now?
Davenport, Iowa.
Play more music. You're going to hear more music on FM in the morning.
Oh, here comes Joanne now. She's got those heavy sheets here. All right, thank you, Joanne.
We like you, Joanne.
Hey, these even have call letters on them. That's good. Now, what do you want to know? Boy, I feel like I've got such power now, as Tanner would say.
I'd like to know what W. Snooze got against you. Against you.
Against me? Well, let's see. 10 a.m. to 3 p.m., I had a 7.5. They had a 2.7.
Wow.
They were tied for 15th.
Oh, boy.
Strong number.
Holy Toledo.
Where's Sandy?
Oh, Sandy. Yeah, that'll turn it around. Now, when did she go back on the air?
Like 1st of September, I think.
Well, this includes the entire month of September, so if they made a big comeback, it doesn't show here. And then in the afternoon, Al was tied for 13th with a 3.2 share. What can I say? Other than to say, we're sorry.
They'd be smart moving Al to 12.
Love 94, not giant number here. Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Good, bad.
3.2 share in the morning, 6 to 10 a.m. Love 94 with a 2.7.
It's down.
Down.
It's down.
Down.
Yeah. Bye-bye, Greg.
Downward trend.
Well, see, that's a Neil Rogers Theater that did that. Yeah. They can blame that.
It's an omen, Donald.
Yep.
It's a good time for the great taste.
Yeah. They're going to be hanging around at McDonald's a lot, those two. Have an Egg McMuffin for me, Donald.
Remember that commercial where Greg's swimming?
Oh. Hey,
well,
listen,
they're going to do a reverse cut on that. He's going to be going under the water.
Tanner beat Sonny pretty handily. Tanner had a 4.9. Sonny had a 4.2. Let's see. GTR in the morning had a 3. Boy, I tell you, a lot of those FMs. Not too hot.
Wouldn't it be fascinating if a GTR had a better summer book than they have?
Oh, wait a minute, ladies and gentlemen. We've made a mistake.
Uh-oh.
We've made an error.
Probably in my number.
No.
Oh.
Now, listen, I want to talk to the people at Exotic Gardens. When you send those flowers back over to the 79th Street Causeway, double the size of the arrangement. It was not a 2.9. It was a 2.6.
Oh.
Woo!
Boy, that really shattered him, didn't it?
What a number, Steve. What a number. Tied for 17th. With a station in Jacksonville.
Beat by West Palm Beach.
He was tied with WLRN for 17th, I think.
I can't believe the DeSistos didn't knock those
now, what did
numbers
she
up.
do in the morning? What kind of a number did they have? When did Joey come in here?
Oh,
about a month ago?
Yeah, at the most, yeah. He hadn't been here long.
No,
what do you mean at the most?
It's like a month, yeah, at the most. He hadn't been here long.
It's about a month.
Yeah.
Well, he was here, though, for part of that. He was here during September, right? Yeah. And they got a 2-1 in the morning.
Whatever you say, Neil.
Yeah.
2-1.
Whatever you say, Neil.
Okay. 2-1. And Zeta, of course, Lee is sitting there just waiting with bated breath.
Notice
and we'll be
no
pleased
comment.
to know that he had the only number on the station.
Great.
Afternoons.
Oh, really?
Yes. I don't want to say what number.
Please
no,
don't.
seriously, you had the station at a 1-4. Well, in the morning they had the Departed Breakfast Club at a 1.2 share. In the midday, Gonzer had a 1.4, along with some other counterparts in there. Afternoon Drive had a 2.0, the first two in the history of Zeta. Let's hear it for Lee Gillette.
Wow, very
And at night,
Keep on coming.
at
He
night,
gets a 2 and he's gone.
That's it.
yeah, and at night, Scott, who left his indelible marks on our newsroom window, had a 1.0, showing his butt to the world again. But that's okay. So how do you like that, huh? How do you like them apples?
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see, if you could take Lee's 2 to the morning block and Neil's 7.
Yeah, 7.5. That's a 9.5.
Yeah, talking double digits here.
We're talking heavy stuff, folks. We're talking quality rock and roll.
We don't have to say that.
No, we also don't say Zeta Link.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
No
I
way.
won't miss that at all.
No cliches, okay?
But you're going to miss U2, aren't you?
No, I'm going to miss that Grateful Dead record.
Yeah, no, we're playing it. We're playing that. Okay, we have a couple of date lines open. I don't know what happened. I think a lot of the radio people are probably in emergency closed-door sessions again. 624-9400, and we'll come back right after this. I mean, the trend was going
Well, it was. It
Ollie
was.
North and some of those fill-ins, you know.
But
I'm on, Neil.
Speak to us.
Hello?
Yes.
Is this Neil Rogers?
Yes.
Listen, I'm a first-time caller,
But nevertheless.
and I've been listening for like 3 weeks.
Yes.
And you're leaving now. I'm over it. I only have AM radio.
Boy, you really have a wonderful voice for radio.
Thanks.
Maybe you'd
I know.
like to do 2 to 4 in the afternoon. You and Daffy McCallum could do a two-man show. Plantation, hello.
Wait, that cleared the wax out of my ears.
Boy, that'll do it every time. By the way, for the guy who called earlier wanted to challenge Stan, I hope he'll call back. Go ahead, sir.
Neil, did you happen to see Channel 4 News last night?
Yes, I saw, and I want to thank Susan Lichtman and Jim Brosmer for yucking it up real good. It was great.
Unbelievable.
Yes, it was. They said that about 10 times.
That was funny.
Hey, does this mean you're going to have a billboard now, too?
No. Don't get carried away. We did hire 2 guys with sandwich boards that are going to walk up and down Hollywood Beach in the Johnson Street band shell, but that's about it.
Hey, is Jay Michaels there?
Yes, he is.
Are you going to be on Monday, right?
That's right.
Is that only for one day?
Monday only.
And what time is it going to be, Jay?
Well, we're doing tryouts, like on Zeta.
Uh-huh. Well, listen, tell Stan I'm still with him at 2 o'clock.
Okay, sir.
All right?
Stan, he's still with you at 2 o'clock.
Stan,
Okay.
he's still with you at 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay,
Great.
sir. We told him.
See you later.
Thanks a lot. Good call, huh? That's one of my favorites.
Was it?
You had an 11 in September, is that
Mobile.
what you said?
Hello.
Oh,
Yeah.
listen, I have a couple of suggestions.
Go ahead, sir.
Okay, first of all, what
Be
you
a
gotta
program
do
director.
is 6 to 10 on the FM and then 10 to 2 on the AM. But you can hold all the numbers right where they were.
Yeah, hold this, sir.
The rest of it. And the rest of it is you have to change the call letters
Yeah.
to WNR.
Yeah, Neil Rogers Radio.
That's
Right.
Terrific.
Okay.
Okay, thanks a lot, pal.
Great suggestion.
Excellent suggestion. Who is that? The guy from She? What is his name? What is that guy's name over there?
Well, the thing
Michael Delfonso. He's my favorite.
Is he?
No.
He's an old friend of mine,
Oh, come on.
everybody's an old friend.
He's a former friend of yours.
Oh, an acquaintance. Excuse
Acquaintance.
me.
Pompano, hello. Pompano. Oh, this is the one I bet on in the 9th, I can tell.
That's it.
Yep, that's it. That is a doornail. Miami, hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Hi, Neil. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Fine, and you? But
Great. How are you?
I tell you guys, while I'm in this house doing my housework, I have my radio up on a stand, and I move it round close.
You have your radio up on Stan?
Oh, it's up on a stand, correct.
Oh, I
We wondered what he did midday.
see. Yeah, now we know.
But anyway, I move it. If I'm working in the bathroom, I put it near the bathroom. If I'm in the kitchen, I put it in the kitchen. And you guys, you're just so funny. I mean, if you was to leave that air, I believe I really would commit suicide.
Don't do it.
No.
And tell Arlene, I'm not a lesbian, okay? I'm not a lesbian. Okay.
You sound kind of defensive about that.
She has a great...
It's a lie. I am not a lesbian.
No, millions and millions and millions and millions. They be saying, oh, can I see your face? Can I see your face? Because you have absolutely a great voice. But can I ask you a personal opinion on something?
It's a lie. I am not a Nazi.
Okay, I've been single for a very long time.
Yes.
I ran into an African guy, and he asked me, can I spend a night to his house tonight?
Now, wait a
because he
minute.
has-
Wait a minute. What do you mean an African guy? Like real African or like just black?
Well, he's from African.
He's from
African.
Was he wearing a dashiki, ma'am?
He's not jet black, but he's dark skinned. And I'm an American, a black American.
Okay, did any part of his body look like Jeff Stryker?
Let me see. Wait, first of all, who's Jake's? What's the name?
Go ahead, man. What's the rest of the story?
Okay. And he said he has a VCR that
Put
was
her on
watching
Paul Harvey.
Just Cops, et cetera, movies like that. And so the guy said he's one, I'm looking for somebody that help me financially, and other than financially, turn me on and things like that. And he said, he'll really help me out.
You gotta watch out for those African
And
guys.
should I go for it or will I lose him?
Go for it.
Yeah. No doubt about it. Absolutely.
I will
But,
call you and let you know how it turned out, okay?
Yeah.
Let us know how it all comes out, man.
Make him wear something.
Okay.
Guys,
It's a lie. I am not a Nazi.
Tamarack, hello.
Hello, Neil.
How you doing?
This is Brian Norcross.
Hey, Brian, how's the weather up in Tamarack today? Up by the ice cream store.
What is my dad
Better
there?
stay out of that ice cream store, Brian.
Hey, Dad, how are
As
you?
Stan would say, 15 will get you 20.
You gonna be bringing home some neighborhood ice cream?
I sure am. Gonna bring home the bacon, Brian.
You've been hanging out at Emac and Bolio's lately, Dad.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, Dad, are you gonna start on Monday as the weather fairy? For the weatherman and Bob Soper. He likes those kids, Bob Soper.
I'll bet he does.
Somebody else here. Hi, Neil. Joe Zakacki. How are you?
Oh, I'm real good, Joe. How are you? How's Sonny?
Well, I got a new job. I'm going to be the voice on the civil defense test.
Better call the Moon Man right away.
Right.
Right. Him. He's finished.
You're right.
He's all done.
He'll be crushed.
Yeah.
Fuck, Neil,
He ought to be
I'll
crushed.
definitely be checking you out there.
Okay.
But say goodbye to Dad for me.
Okay, have a wonderful life, Brian.
Thank you, Dad.
Bye-bye.
You know, Neil, there's a rumor going around that Brian Norcross was actually 583 pounds until he had a body wrap And he used to be a baritone, but now that's
now he looks and sounds like Neil? Is that it?
That's what his voice has left him with.
Shame on you. I heard a rumor that Ann Bishop sat on him one day. Oh, you're not going to believe this. You're not going to believe this. What he's typing on his screen right now.
Channel 10.
Channel 10 is out front. Oh. Can you believe that?
I believe it.
I wonder if Brian is here with the Channel 10 crew.
Let me run right
Oh, boy.
out.
Yeah, go flying out there, please. West Boca, hello.
Hi there, Neil. Happy Sukkot to you.
Thank you very much, and happy Tisha B'Av to you.
Thank you, same to you. I'm very happy for you going over to the FM.
Me too. I can't wait to get the hell out of here.
I think it's a great move. Are you going to be doing a lot of Doors and Creedence and stuff?
Oh, yeah. A lot of stones, heavy stones too, sir.
That's good. That's good. How did the other
In fact, that's a little code.
AORs...
Wait a minute. That's a little code message to Marcy and Jamie. Heavy stones.
Heavy stones. Okay.
On the
How
next,
did the other AORs do in the book, by the way, GTR and She?
Well, I thought I had mentioned that, but I'd be delighted.
Please.
More than delighted to go back over their mediocre numbers.
Appreciate it.
Let's see. She had a 2.6 overall, highlighted by a 2.1 in the morning, which is a disastrous number. GTR. How the hell did GTR do, did I say?
They had a 3 in the morning.
Well, they had a 3.2, and in the morning they had a 3.0. Their worst number was in the morning, so that somewhat diminishes. Of course, you know, they look at all those young demographics, you know, those beanheads.
Yeah, well, wait till they get the fall book.
Yeah, that's
for the morning show.
Yeah, yeah, they're not exactly tearing them up. Let's put it that way.
Not
and
doing great, huh?
I did leave out an important number in IOD, by the way. In addition to making my mistake on Steve's number, of, you know, which was a 2.6. Let me say it again. It was a 2.6. And
Neil, I don't think we quite caught that. What was that?
2.6, I think I said. And in midday, Bill McQueen, who of course was promoted heavily as the nice guy, he had a big number. He had a 2.0, 2.0.
Guys finished last, I guess. Huh?
As a matter of fact, Lee tied him in the afternoon. Yeah, your number was a 2.0 in the afternoon, and there were a lot more people listening in the afternoon. So McQueen was right down there scraping the barnacles off the bottom of the mung.
Nice guys finished last.
You said it.
There you go.
How quick is it going to take them to move Kane?
Well, that, you know, Steve Keane, really interesting, all the stuff he's doing lately with that support the scab thing and all that.
Yeah.
Him coming out against free agency is really ironic. Would he like to be back at Snooze and not be a free agent? I mean, come on, give me a break.
Yeah, well, he and Mr. Robbie have these long chats, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like shill.
That's exactly the word.
I know. Well, listen, I'm teaching a media class in one of our local educational institutions, and everybody was buzzing and really, not broadcast, just media in general.
Oh, good.
Morning team, maybe they can get like Dwight Lauderdale, Charlie Kendall, and John Broward, and they cover the market completely.
Okay. Thanks so much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
That would be nice if Brian would have came by with him and did the weather while he was here, too.
Now, wait a minute. Let me see. Is this our hometown station? I guess I'm so confused. No, wait a minute. That's the one.
It's our neighborhood station.
Our neighborhood station. And they happen to be the one and only.
One and only.
It's the one where they show Art Carlson and Ann molesting those kids in all those promos.
That's
disgusting.
This is Linda Patillo.
Hi, Linda. How you doing? Linda's here, and all kinds of people are here. From stations that haven't been invented yet. Okay, I did notice Channel 6 was driving up yesterday, and they checked the call letters, and they weren't sure they were in the right place. So there's a Channel 6 news car driving around out there. Good luck to you. Davey, hello.
Hi, Neil.
Yes.
Just called to say how happy I am that you're going over to FM.
Me too.
I work out of my den, and I only have an RCA Victor that only plays AM. It's an old one, you know, the old wooden one, and
get rid of it.
And it only plays
Burn it.
AM. And I'm really glad. I hope they get somebody that is halfway civil to people, because I think that your whole program is disgusting. I just turn it on because it's the only station I get.
Oh, listen to this. The only station you can get on is dial. Well, what about this, Jay? Are you going to be halfway civil?
Sir,
Yeah.
this is about how civil I'll be.
Okay. What a douchebag, huh? Absolute douchebag. Only got an old RCA radio. Go out and buy a new one, you cheap jerk. What a moron. Fort Lauderdale, hello.
Hello, Neil?
Yes, sir.
How you doing today? I just wanted to say congratulations on your up-and-coming move. And I just wanted to let you know that I think you're going to blow all those other guys right off the air.
So to speak, yeah.
But anyway, listen, I was just driving
Don't get your hopes up, Joey.
Swing, Joey, swing. Other side, not that side. The other side. We're at the station with the X and the mobile studio. They were cranking that up. Ricky was hanging around outside the mobile studio, and I heard that they're going to have a major campaign on Monday morning.
Woo-hoo. A major campaign?
Around Carroll City.
Oh, yeah, we can hardly wait.
And do a live remote broadcast.
I'll tell you one thing. Let him show up over here. We'll pull that cap off, and when the 3-6 show, boy, that'll be the end of him.
What a show.
Where? What was that again?
On TV and radio. I don't remember anything.
No, it says on KB radio is what it says.
Hey, Neil.
Go ahead, sir. I'm sorry. I got carried away. Got very emotional for a moment.
It's a lie. I am not a Nazi.
Okay.
I heard another rumor that Joey was, they're planning a big move over there. They're going to put him on WSRF, and they're going to boost the power up to whole 5 watts.
Well, they are going to have a big movement over there. In fact, when they get these numbers off their computer, if I were you, I wouldn't take a shower for a couple of hours. You know what I mean? And if there's anybody in the market who's got a septic tank, look out.
We're going to really find out if they sink or they float.
You bet.
Yeah.
Hey, Neil, are you going to be able to rub elbows with Arlene?
I got news for you. Nobody can get close enough to Arlene to rub elbows, okay? You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I took that kind of offense to that Lardass remark the other day.
Sir, have you ever seen... Sir!
Assemble that remark.
Have you ever seen Mount Rushmore?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that answers the question. 27 before 1 at WINZ. Will you try to control yourself, please?
Try.
This is our last, tomorrow, I guess.
Yeah.
Would you do something on the radio that Channel 10 can use on the news tonight?
What is it
so far
you'd like us to do?
sitting here
We're always willing to
right?
accommodate. What would you like us to do? You're just here to watch. Good, because we wouldn't do it anyway.
Okay, here's the weather now.
Boca. Boca, hello. Hello. Okay, Boca, you know who that was anyway. It's probably that jerk. Yeah. Fort Lauderdale, hello.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Good.
Are you going to broadcast in FM in stereo?
Excellent question.
We're thinking about it, yeah.
That means if you do it in stereo, the bird is going to be on the right side and you on the left side?
No, let me say it again. Lee Gillette's going to be on the right side. I'm going to be on the left side. The bird will be in the middle.
Well, I want the bird on the right side, so when I turn my stereo on, I can get rid of my right speaker.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Oh. Yeah, that is
They
good.
could kill the speaker.
Never
That'd
thought
be
about
great,
that.
Yeah.
Well, we'll announce Monday morning which speaker he'll be on. Okay?
I'd like to know if the bird knows the difference between a young prostitute and an old prostitute.
No.
The young prostitute uses Vaseline, and the old prostitute uses Polygrip. Have a good day.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
26 till 1 at WINZ. What is that beeping sound I hear now? There are people at Channel 10 being called back. Ann, I guess, has left her roadmap at the Channel 10 building. Let's take a little break. And we'll come back right after this. 23 before 1 at WINZ. All our favorites from Channel 10 are here, the whole crowd. And we have a call here, believe it or not, from Lauderdale by the Sea. Hello.
Thank you, Neil, very much. I would be interested in knowing, is there any other market out of this area that is doing Talk FM?
Winn-Dixie.
I can understand that. Is there really?
Philadelphia, sir. WWDB, former home of Stan Major.
So in other words, you're not the first.
Home of Dominic Quinn, Bob Grant, Jerry Williams, and a lot of other radio misfits.
So in other words, there is another market other than yours doing it.
Yeah.
Are they successful? Have you checked their numbers, see what they're doing compared to what you hope to do?
Well, first of all, let me say this to you. What we're doing has absolutely no relationship to what they're doing because they have a geriatric audience, and that's the mistake that they're doing is because they're doing old-time talk with some very old talk hosts, but they've been very successful in that market. They beat the AM competitor regularly by a good margin.
But you're the only one that is doing the sort of talk that you're doing. All the other talk shows are still geriatric, and I would say that's true throughout the country.
Well, let me look at it again. Let's see. The ratings just came in an hour ago. I've got a 7.5 here in midday, and the next two talk.
Now you're down from your 9 last time out.
Yeah, but I was gone for 3 weeks of the summer, sir.
Okay.
Okay. That's a good excuse.
He was replaced by Ollie North.
Yeah,
okay.
I'm down from the 9. Like, what do you want, sir? Do you want a 25 share? You sound like the guys at IOD. 12 share minimum.
Never happy. They're never happy,
right.
Neil.
That's right.
Well, I don't think anybody is ever happy in radio. You're always seeking to do something else. That's why you're moving yourself.
That's right. We're pioneers. We're like Marco Polo.
Well, of course.
Christopher Columbus.
Right.
Another program director.
Christopher Columbus.
You say that Sandy did?
The Italian sailor. What? Well, Sandy was only there for a month, in all fairness, so she probably brought it down. But, let's see. Where is it? Wait till I get that far down on the list, sir. WNWS. Midday, they had a 2.7. Pretty grim.
That is grim.
Pretty grim. 2.7, tied for 15th.
Well, I think what they got to do is get some of those board ops out of there. Matter of fact, I guess Craig Anderson is no longer with them. Is that right?
No, that's the wrong station, sir. Craig Anderson's an IOD.
You can't be a program director, sir, if you can't get
this guy wants to be a PD.
Mixed up.
You want to be a PD?
For sure.
Sounds like a station manager.
Hired.
I'm hired.
You got it.
This is fantastic, and now you'll have some real competition.
Let's see, where the hell is IOD? Did they make the list? Are they on here somewhere?
They
Wait a minute.
fell off the last sheet.
They fell off the page. Oh, no, wait a minute. Let's see. They had a 2-0 in midday and a 2-6, and at night they had a resounding 3.5 with a baseball. That's
something you have to understand. They have told you time and time again that ratings do not count. Ratings are not the important thing. It's substance is what
And if
matters.
you had their numbers, you'd keep saying it over and over again, too.
No, that's true. But listen, maybe there's something other than ratings in radio anyway. Maybe there's something beyond the horizon that somebody can seek out rather than trying to get the freaking numbers.
Yeah, there's a word for it. You know what it's called?
No.
Failure. Okay, let's go to Hollywood. Hello.
Neil,
Yeah,
first of all, congratulations.
thank you.
That's your gain and my loss, because I've got a company car with only AM radio, and I never listened to AM until then. And since then, I've been addicted to you, and I guess I'm going to have to look for another company car now that you're going to FM.
Well, let me ask you this question. Why wouldn't you just get like I don't want to tell me to get a Sony Walkman, because that's illegal. You can't do that in the car. But you could get like another radio you could put in the car, right?
Well, I'm going to have to do something, because I can't live without listening
why
to
do you
your
look
show
so
now.
perplexed?
I've had a problem with this for the past couple of days and a couple of the callers, and you've reiterated this time and time again, and you did it again at the track last night, and there's still... I can't listen to you because I only have AM in the car, but you're on at a time when they're still home. They're getting ready for
Yeah, are you in the car at 6 o'clock in the morning?
I'm calling for my car now.
No, wait a minute. What is that a response?
See, there you go.
Sir, listen to me. Read my lips. Are you in your car at 6 in the morning?
No, I'm not.
What time do you get in the car?
7:30.
Okay, 7:30. So in the meantime, it's like, what time do you get up?
Well, I can listen to you for the first hour.
Hour and a half, and then you'll have to go out and buy an FM radio.
Yes, so.
Okay. It's not expensive. Go to Sound Advice.
Anyway, congratulations, and I will be trying a melting pot, thanks to you.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to tell the people when we're going to be there tonight?
Oh, let's see. Tonight we're going to be there at about
8 o'clock.
12:30, just after midnight.
And then Sunday at 3.
Mobile.
Mobile.
Go ahead.
Hi, how you doing? Have you seen USA Today by any chance?
Inquiring minds want to know, sir.
The Don Johnson article?
Somebody already beat you to it.
With a full-color picture, right?
Yeah, somebody called about that.
Oh, okay.
I don't want you to feel bad about it, but at 35 cents a minute, let's not get carried away.
Stan already has the office wallpapered with...
Stan is already counting the pubic hairs in the picture.
They told you what he had to say about the Herald, though, right?
No.
It says, let's see, on the second page, it says he didn't want to move to Miami because he didn't want to live in the same town as the Miami Herald, the paper that brought down Gary Hart's campaign by staking out his Washington, D.C. townhouse.
I like Don.
How about that?
I've always liked that,
Yeah,
Don.
Don.
My favorite show.
Wow. Okay, Don, you can call now.
Okay, thanks a lot, sir.
Back in the Grace. All right.
I like that, Don Johnson. Where's some of those Don Johnson records? Lee, I want you to make sure your first record Monday morning on Zeta. Don Johnson, boy. He's got some heavy stuff.
That's it.
Okay, we have another celebrity caller back by popular demand. What do you want?
Yes.
What?
Good morning.
Yes.
Welcome to my world.
I want to tell you something. If our program director ever gets a hold of your young body, boy, there will be nothing left.
I'm coming down. Why?
Because he had to wait like an extra 20 minutes to get the numbers because you had a computer tied up, you jerk.
No, I wasn't me. That was everybody else.
Oh, okay.
Or just doing a flavor.
Yeah, I know.
Flavor,
okay, what do you want? We got all these
hearing
numbers
from
now.
Arbitron.
You got any?
Glenn had a 15 share average crackles per hour.
Yeah. Yeah. He's in a class by himself. We know it.
I wanted to find out. For some reason, I can't get 7 to midnight. What did Io Dung have?
IOD?
Yes, Io.
Oh, boy.
Let's see. IOD had a 3.5 at night. What else do you want? I'll read them all to you. We got a lot of time.
Oh, did you see how XDJ and Joe Knuckles did?
Are they on here?
Yes, XDJ.5 and Joe Knuckles.
Why does your voice keep changing?
Hello, Neil. I have a condominium.
Wear it in good health.
WWNN had a point 4.
Where is this? I can't find a page that's got such numbers.
Well,
where the hell is he looking?
Down there. Look.
I don't want to see it. It's disgusting.
Under the pubic.
Let's see. Here's RBD, VCG, XDJ with a .5. Big number. WWNN. A .4. Yeah, that's the Neil. That must be the Neil factor. You know it? That must be the Neil factor. Yeah.
Well, actually, I want to say that. See, part of that was when I was programming over there, in the change of format, I put on just nonstop oldies, no jocks or anything. So the part of that is the only reason they got that much for the summer was because of that.
Where the hell is KAT on here? Did they make the list?
Yes, 2.4.
Oh boy, they made the cut.
Respectable, yeah.
Yes, and by the way, Kane did have a 2.6, and I told you, and you incorrectly...
Well, I'm so sorry. I apologize, okay? Will you accept my apology?
Yes, and don't forget, the early bird gets the worm on the computer.
Okay. There he is. See? There he is. Then he teach that Mark Cuna thing or two.
You got the numbers before Mark Cuna.
Yeah. What does that tell you?
Unbelievable.
Slow as molasses around here, you know?
You did.
That's all right.
What he's paying for him, too.
It's better to wait for it. Then you can savor, you can savor the flavor of these wonderful numbers. And Lee will be taking this 2 and just branding it on his chest. Look at that.
That's it.
The only 2 in the young history of Zeta.
Fantastic.
That's right.
Which amounts to what, 400 people?
You're a gloating program director.
He's responsible solely for that, too, in the afternoon.
Where is he? I don't see
Right
anyone
there. Like Rod Serling.
He does look like Rod Serling.
Where the hell is he?
More and more.
Ghost of Christmas
See
is
the smoke? You see the smoke, the mist?
Oh, there he is, hiding in the distance. Yeah. Hey, listen, if I had these numbers, I'd be hiding too, you know?
But that's going to change, Peter.
That is.
Yeah, that'll change. We'll get that one, what was it in the morning again? I don't want to keep rubbing it in. A 1-2?
1-2.
We'll get that up to a 1-4 by January at the latest. Yeah, when we get ABBA.
At least a year,
Yeah, give us a little time, would you please? Don't expect miracles.
A little Chiquitita.
A call from Lake Worth. Hello.
Hello, Neil. Congratulations.
What are you? You been kidnapped and taken to Lake Worth?
No, unfortunately, I was bored here.
Oh, boy.
You were bored there?
Yeah, and still are.
Oh, I don't blame you.
I think Mr. Ego over at
Land of the Walking Dead.
Intent on Demise over there.
What?
The World Intent on Demise.
Oh, yeah.
I think he had the scoop on the ratings because he has had this campaign going for about 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's really helped a lot.
Called Sink to the Septic Tank.
SST, that's it.
And I have one question. Does WWNN stand for We're Willie Next to Neil?
That's it.
Okay, just wanted to check.
Okay, that's the Neil factor. Don't forget it.
All right.
Okay. Now, let's see. Who's next to us on FM? 94.9. 93.9, of course, so that's the Donald factor, which speaks for itself.
And then that new age station, that WXDJ is...
Where are they?
5.7. 95.7.
95.7. So we're surrounded by total mediocrity on both sides.
Yeah.
That's Wyndham Hill Jazz, and we've got Love doing jazz.
That's right.
I wonder why Zeta isn't as loud as we used to be. I don't want to start... I haven't even started.
Loud on the dial?
Yeah.
Oh, it is very loud on the dial.
It is?
Very clean, yeah.
Very
clean?
So I think it's got this hellacious 100,000-watt signal.
It's
it has a
blowtorch.
hellacious signal. No, but we got to make it a little louder. I'm just doing that because he's sitting up there. Get him started on the right foot, very defensive. Always make the PD real defensive. And I got the numbers right here, boy. And you ought to be defensive, baby. Let me tell you. Are you sure you don't want to reconsider? There was a certain improvement here. You're sure of that? It's not too late. I haven't signed anything. We can renege. Jay will go back into his hole in there, and we'll just be one happy family.
Let's continue right on here.
Hey, listen, you can sell a lot of that stuff in the 8-track room, boy. There's a lot of good stuff. Going to be having a little sale Sunday at the Thunderbird Drive-In up on Sunrise Boulevard. Boy. And speak of the devil, look at that. There's the man who bought it all right there, standing his partner in crime, ladies and gentlemen. Our corporate chief engineer.
Talk again about why the station isn't as loud.
By the way, wait till Rick Edwards finds out that our fourth, we didn't want to reveal that we're going to have a 4-man show, but Dave Murray from Tampa is going to be our 4th man on the show, so look out. Okay, it's 12 minutes before 1 at WINZ. We just wanted to mention that because we know Dave's got a lot of relatives and family in town. And after he spent the weekend at my house last weekend, he begged me to talk about him a lot. We'll come back, Bob. Don't let them disrupt the show, okay? Just tell them to screw off and ignore them. We'll come back. Okay, it's 10 before 1 at WINZ, and Lee was just telling us that his girlfriend has a speech impediment, which, just a little joke.
Just a little bit.
Just a little joke.
Thucketh.
If I said happy Thucketh, that would clinch it, I think.
Okay, Lee, you ready? Chutzpah. Come on.
Ooh, that was good.
It's chutzpah.
Oh, he really does it.
Yeah.
bet for a goy boy from the Midwest.
How about me?
Wow.
You know, you're working with two goys now.
You ever tried to circumcise a watermelon? Unbelievable. Miami, hello.
How you doing, Neil?
Great.
Great. This is Mike. I'm from Pembroke Pines, right down the block.
Boy, oh boy, are you lucky. You live in one of the great American cities, Mike.
I love it. It's great.
Yeah.
I had to tell you congratulations to your move to Zeta.
Thank you.
I'll miss you in the afternoon, but we'll hear you in the morning.
Right.
I'll get up 5:45, no problem.
Sure, and you got an FM radio?
Absolutely.
Oh, one of these guys who has no problems. Isn't this a breath of fresh air?
I've liked all these calls today. People's big problem in life.
Oh, yeah. Their whole
they only
lives
have
are
AM.
like...
They don't have an FM radio.
Sure they
What are we going to do
How you
with
doing?
these? What?
How you doing, Glenn?
Oh, great.
He said, how you doing, Glenn?
I'm sorry.
Is that a tough question? Ask him something simple,
Yeah,
sir.
ask me something simple.
Now, listen, Neil, I work for Letterly Laboratories. I got to say hello to a couple of people.
Okay.
How you doing, Jack? Rich? Steve? What's going on?
Okay, now FCC regulation, makes that illegal, sir, so don't do it again.
Oh, they're coming to take me away.
Okay.
Ha-ha.
Ho-ho.
Ho-ho. You know something? I've never seen you, Neil, and Brian Norcross at the same time.
Well, you got me caught with my weather material down. With my radar down.
Okay, listen, have a wonderful life in Pembroke Pines.
All right, congratulations.
And may the good news be yours.
We'll have to ask Linda when she comes back in here. If Brian's going to...
Are you lucky that this fades out?
I say that. We'll have to ask Linda Patillo when she comes back in here if Brian's going to dress up as the fairy again this Christmas on the weather. You know, the weather fairy.
The weather fairy.
In that green...
You are terrible. You're a troll. You know what? You're disgusting.
He's a troublemaker. He really is. He really
Big troublemaker.
Disgusting. Our next call is from Pompano Park Racetrack, home of America's finest harness racing. Who is this?
I'm a person that's getting divorced because of today's broadcast. It seemed that my wife picked up the radio and turned on AM, the old AM station, and she heard that I was out till 6 a.m. or I'm not home yet.
So what else is new, Alan?
Why would somebody do that to my happily married life, and now I'm locked out of the house?
Boy, I knew this guy had some good stories, but this is the best.
This is not no lie. I mean, I speak well. Neil, it was nice to have you here last night.
Well, you won't be able to get rid of us now.
And I don't want to get rid of you
now. We won $28.60, so you'll never be able to get rid of me.
I asked the man if he's working from 6 to 10. When you hear a normal guy 6 to 10, you think, is it at night? I made him.
What do you mean a normal guy?
Yeah.
6 to 10.
Since when was I ever a normal guy, Alan?
Neil, you're very normal. You go to racetracks, you know your sports, you know...
Punch my brains out, I know.
Mondale, things like that. Certain lawyers' names, I don't know. But I enjoyed having you here last night, and so did everybody else. Believe me, when they had you down in the winner's circle, a lot of people looked down from the clubhouse to see, they hear you, but they never saw you, and it was nice that you are number one.
You can say that again.
That's right.
Well, listen, give my best to George Steinbrenner.
Well,
and all my other good friends.
George Steinbrenner is one thing, a ball club, and he don't have one.
Yeah, I don't see them in the playoffs this year, Alan. Am I missing something?
Well, the Minnesota is my hometown. I mean, Minneapolis, so I root for them this year.
But how about them birds, boy?
Yeah, how about the birds? Glenn is partial to the birds.
I think we're going to have an all-bird series.
Well, listen, give my best to Bill Fahey, and if there's anybody who wants a little tip on Pompano Park, just bet on Bill Fahey, because he's going to be winning like crazy. And
he won that Breeders' Crown Sunday night for $500,000.
He knows where that finish line is.
Well, he sure does, and he's good, and I'm glad you said that, because he should be the top one. Him and that Gilles Gendron, like the two top ones this year. And Mickey didn't come back yet, so we don't know where he'll be. He broke a collarbone.
Really?
And we're talking about Mickey McNichol, and we hope it'll be a three-way tight, and that Peter Wren and Tommy Harmer hasn't shown yet, so we should have the best drivers in the country coming here.
You got it. All our Michigan friends are down here, and all those Michigan from Michigan, so look out.
Right, and take care of those circumcised guy at your station.
Okay, we'll be up there. We'll be up there to tantalize and torture you, Alan.
Pleasure.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye. There he is, Alan Finkelson, one of America's great BS artists.
What did you win last night?
$28. Now, Dave and I won 14 apiece.
What he won is not...
No, the fact that we did win was significant.
Yes, absolutely.
And when you win 18 races and you go home with $20, but it was the one race that I blew. I changed my mind at the window, and it cost us, about $360 apiece.
That'll teach you.
Yeah, it did teach me. Keep it in your pocket. Hi, Aaliyah.
Neil!
Yeah.
How you doing?
Okay.
I've only been here about 20 minutes waiting.
Well, we kept you out of trouble, sir, especially in Hialeah.
How's Glenn doing?
Calling from a payphone at the Cafeteria Santeria. Stan is running around the building. I got a 4. He's running around the building. Very excited.
Hey, did he tell you the definition for Hmong? Dickhead! Cut that out.
Yeah, we got it right here. Oh, is that your friend again? Oh, boy, these guys. I'm telling you, what a sense of humor.
No, I'm serious. He was talking about Hmong yesterday, and he said you take a goat and you hang him by his hind feet.
I got it right here, sir. I'll read it to you. It says, take a goat, tie its legs together, hang upside down from a tree, hit in the stomach with a strong piece of wood. Any substance which leaks from his nose is Hmong.
Oh.
That's Hmong.
I want to wish you congratulations on your move. Get out of here. Get out of here. I work with a bunch of idiots.
I know.
Good luck.
Noticed.
Okay, thanks a lot.
Hope you get out of there soon.
That crowd in Hialeah. Delray, hello.
Yeah, Neil.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Okay, dude.
You sound good.
Yeah.
Question about the ratings. I know that the numbers have a lot to do with advertising, but if you got a 7 or an 8, does that mean that you make, as the on-air personality who got the ratings, 3 or 4 times more money than the people who got a 1 or a 2?
No.
Why not?
Well, that's a good question. Would you like to bring Gary Lawrence in here? We'll ask him that together.
Yeah. Well, why not? Let's put the guy on the spot.
Yeah,
because,
that's what I say. Why not? What's wrong with you? You some kind of a cheapskate, Gary? Yeah, you're right. Because I'm a soft touch.
Do you sign a contract, or are you just on a day-by-day basis there?
Yeah, but I think after this call, I'm not going to sign it, you know?
I like that day-by-day idea.
Yeah, day-by-day. You know what I mean, Gary?
Idea.
And when the next trend comes out, we're doing a 5 there in the morning. All 3 of us are going to go in there and say, okay, smart guy, what do you do now?
Yeah.
And he'll say, arrivederci.
Well, I wish you the good luck.
Thanks a lot.
Okay.
Yeah. That's one thing about this company, man. They never panic. You know what I mean? Like, hey, you want to go? Bye. Adios. Good luck. We'll pack you a sandwich. They go in the kitchen. They get one of those stale sandwiches out from the machine. Arrivederci. Good luck to you. We'll put you in ad and R&R. Get out of here.
It's true.
They don't care. You know what I'm saying? They're all heart. Okay, listen, when we come back, we have some special guests that are going to be coming in. Maria Shriver is going to be coming in with Michelle.
Mm-hmm.
To tell their intimate stories about their trip to Paris with Taffy and Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's going to be good. I want you to envision that. Art Carlson is going to be here. He's got goosebumps now. He's still at the airport waiting for his Holy Father. And right now, I think that must be Jeff Bray sitting behind... no, it's Mike Wolf of all people. See, it's a good thing. I could see his head in there. He's got a good head on his shoulders, and it looks frighteningly like Arlene's. And wouldn't that be great? Arlene's head on Mike's body.
Ah, mind-boggling.
Or Mike's head on Arlene's body.
There you go.
Okay, and then we'll come back at 106.
He's on the phone again. Hey, that bird, he's on the phone again. The life he loves is sitting, talking with his friends. Hey, that's the bird, he's on the phone again. He's on the phone again. He can even talk while driving down that highway. The talking never ends. That is until he pulls into his driveway. Hey, by the way, he's on the phone again. Yeah, that's the bird, he's on the phone again. Is that a growth or just the receiving end of that phone that he is on again? Oh, hey, that bird, he's on the phone again. Hey, Neil, he's perched up on that phone again.
Good, it's time for target practice at WINZ. 108 at WINZ. This is the final hour of the Neil Rogers Show on a Friday during the weekday, and then, of course, tomorrow will be, thank God, the last Saturday.
Oh, wait a minute.
Guess who we have on here?
Wait a minute. DeSalvo's is coming, so you can't leave. Great pizza.
What am I hearing?
I don't know.
I don't hear it.
Something on that cart probably wasn't.
Yeah. Oh, it's that cart.
Yeah.
Do you like that? The sounds of AM. Okay, we have a special guest caller here for our birded friend.
The operator.
You were right. Yeah, that's a great call.
Said the Island Queen was on there for you, but I guess
he gets nervous.
He departed. He got nervous and ran away.
Very nervous.
Yeah.
And we never got the poster, and...
Yeah, what happened to the poster? Did we ever find out?
We'll never be able to hear you
Lines
again.
are flashing, all of them frantically there, but, what can I say? Miami, hello.
Hi, Neil.
Yes.
I'm honored to be the last caller on the last hour.
Actually, it's the first caller.
How about the first caller on the last hour?
Either way.
Close enough.
How about the first caller in the first hour?
I'm reading here in the Miami Herald
Stand show.
local news section.
Yes.
Your interview with Linda Thornton.
Yes.
You haven't mentioned anything about it. I thought I'd...
Well, excuse me, sir. Very sorry.
Questions?
What about it?
I'm excited, too.
Good.
It'll be great.
Good, I'm glad. Wake up a little. Take a couple of doggy uppers, will you? Come on.
All right, congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Okay, bye.
What's he talking about?
Yeah,
I don't know. Now, the young lady is a very nice lady from Channel 10, and she did a little bit out there on camera, and she said to me before we started, now let's see, it's going to be 6 to 10 a.m.? What is so confusing about that?
Nobody can get it.
It was yesterday on the phones, and last night at the track, people were doing the same thing.
Nobody can understand
Wait,
it.
you said 6.
What time is that? Is that 6 p.m.?
Wait a second, are you going to be on 6 to 10? Is that morning?
6 p.m.
morning.
to 10 a.m.
That's it.
Did you say hello to Michelle when Linda Patillo was interviewing you?
And Diane Magnum.
Yeah.
Great.
And I just said hello to Diane's hair. And Molly Turner.
And Ann's boxer shorts.
And Art Carlson's goosebumps.
And Dwight Lauderdale's mustache.
And Cambrell Marshall's forehead. And Rick Azar's nose. Jerry Azar. Jerry, I'm sorry, Jerry.
Jerry.
Perrine, hello.
Jerry Bays, I'm sure.
Yeah.
What time is it?
This must be Buffalo Bob. Hey,
When
kids,
you were on
what time is
vacation.
it?
Sometime after 1, sir.
No, I mean before the Pope came. You were away for a week. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Okay, well, first of all, I want you to define a word for me. What's sturry mean? Is that like story?
Sturry? Like a big sturry.
Oh,
yeah.
it's like I have a story to tell you.
Yeah.
Sturry like a story?
It's like if you're from the Midwest, you say sturry.
Okay.
Like milk.
Story. The story is when you were gone, somebody called in and told Glenn that when the Pope comes, he's going to have you and Stan up on the stage.
Right. That was a great call, yeah.
Problem. Well, I mean, there's so many different languages, and when the Pope wanted you all to kneel, he would point to you. And they would point to Stan.
Yeah, when you want to stand, they would, yeah. That was a classic.
I know that the Lord even loves Neil Rogers.
Go ahead, sir.
So anyway, good luck to you when you go to your new position.
Thank you. What position will that be?
Whatever it is. Whatever which one you like.
Someplace on Monday.
Yeah, the missionary position.
It's true.
Well, that's the easiest. What is the phone number going to be to call you there?
Oh, yeah.
I think
you have that in
550?
9490.
9490.
Is that it?
9490.
I think so, isn't it? Yeah.
And the good part of it is it's toll-free from anywhere. It's toll-free even from Boca, so all those Goyim up there in Boca can call in toll-free.
And it's the same number in all 3 counties.
How do you like that?
Yeah.
44940?
9490.
No, wait a minute. Let's start again, sir. Read my lips, okay?
Hey.
Can you follow this?
Slow now.
Okay, 5. Have you got that?
I wrote down 5.
Okay, 550.
Uh-huh.
Is that good?
Right.
Okay, 9490. Now he's laughing. He doesn't have it.
Well, you left the dash
The station
out.
is 94.9. Okay, 9490. What?
What time do we call?
I told you 6 at night till 10 in the morning.
Okay.
6 to 10.
God bless you.
Okay. Buenos dias. I'm telling you, these people, 6 in the morning, like it comes after 5:59. The next minute is 6 in the morning, okay? To 10 in the morning.
A lot of people don't know what 6 a.m. is.
I don't know what it is. I haven't seen 6 in the morning for years.
Right.
So I'll come in around 6:30, 6:45.
You thought they meant get up
saw
at
those
6
numbers,
in the morning.
okay? Don't get carried away. Gary's sitting up there. Oh, gee, they gave him the numbers. Okay. I know. Yeah, but in Pygmies 18 to 24, man, they had an increase unbelievable. Hervé Villachez had a diary this time, okay? Unbelievable.
Gary Coleman.
Gary Coleman had a diary. Boy, oh boy. Gary Lawrence had a diary. And even that didn't help. Okay, Miami, hello.
Congratulations, Neil.
Thank you.
Listen, if you want to know what position you're going to be in Monday, I do have a book of schematics for that, if you want to know.
Oh, no, come on now. Let's keep it clean.
Okay, listen, I've got to congratulate you. And another thing, my favorite cart, which you haven't played in such a long time, which I think is appropriate here since you are moving to a new station.
Yes, sir.
I think it just fits so well, the cart that says, Hasta luego.
Oh, blast from the past.
Yeah. Where Where's that baby? That's the best one you guys have ever used.
Right below El Taco Grande.
Bring that baby down, will you?
All right.
Bring it down. Bring it down.
I just happen to have that cart right here, and this is kind of like Russian roulette. Now, it has two cuts on it. One of them says adios, and the other says hasta luego. Now, if this one says hasta luego, sir, we have a big prize for you, okay?
Terrific.
Adios.
Oh,
It's like Wheel of Fortune.
Well, listen, I can send you a copy of that book if you want it. It's in 3D.
Okay, I can't wait to see it.
Scratch and sniff, too.
Okay, I have one closing comment. Will you try to control yourself, okay?
Really?
Try to control yourself.
Go ahead.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Hasta luego.
Well, look at this. Now, we have a dilemma here because we have a mobile and we have a Nassau.
A mobile,
and that's
definitely.
a big dilemma.
No, mobile.
Mobile.
Oh, this is the mobile, but not from Nassau.
That's okay. Thank God.
I got two things for you,
Okay.
but I got to ask you to do me a favor.
How big are they, sir?
They're rather large, but thank you anyway. One of them is going to take your ratings off the scale
Okay.
morning, but the first...
I'd rather get me off the scale in the morning.
You say you got to get your meat off the scale?
That's it.
Oh, number one, I called you before, and from Plumbing Specialties. Like, you know, if you want to get your
Oh,
plumbing...
yeah, you called me before today, right?
Yeah, but I got something else for you that's going to take your
Well, you
ratings.
better make it snappy because, well, you know, once a king, always a king.
Okay, if you want somebody to work on your plumbing, you got to talk to Mac, number one. That's Mac at Plumbing Specialties. Number
Is
two...
this what I have to look forward to?
Yeah.
Is
This guy's getting another commercial?
Yeah. Nassau,
Jeez.
hello.
Boy.
Hey, Neil, why did you put that Drake on ahead of me?
Well,
I'm asking myself that right now.
yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Hi, Bert.
Hi. How's everything in Nassau?
Hey, we love you over here.
Yeah. We're going to miss you guys.
I got a Bahama mama for you.
I bet.
I got one for Stan, too. She's just 2 years old.
Oh, come
Perfect.
on.
Perfect, sir.
Neil, one request.
Yeah.
Can you say, Stanley? Oh, Stanley.
Okay, Arlene, thanks a lot. Now we know where they got her in training. What do you mean the track again? What is going on here? Hello.
Hello, Neil?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Okay, who's this?
You know, Michael.
Oh,
that's
my
the
God,
comptroller
Michael.
up there,
oh
man.
my
I'll tell
God,
you.
this is the world's
You
worst
talking about a guy that
degenerate.
trolls for comps?
The biggest
This guy,
degenerate in the history of mankind.
Neil, you're like the next Nia to us.
I know.
You're the only person who can fill this racetrack up with 18,000 plus people.
Yeah, hold your breath, Michael.
What we need is a Neil Rogers autograph night at the racetrack.
Good luck to you.
And you can fill it up with 18,000 people. I know you can.
Okay, well, let's have an Neil Rogers Memorial race first, and then I'll think about it.
Everybody loves you at the racetrack. All my friends doing valet, everybody does.
Well, tell Jess I said hello.
Okay,
And when
but
Neil-
everybody likes you at valet.
When Neil gets you over to the FM, we'll get you those Grateful Dead tickets. That's.
Tell him I got my parking stick, so no more valet, okay?
I heard about that. They were looking for you last night out there.
Well, tell them don't hold their breath.
Okay, I like to get my Pink Floyd tickets when you're FM.
I tell you.
Okay, there he goes. Okay, Mike.
Okay, thanks, John. I'll see you at the racetrack.
See you at Highlight.
This guy trolls
I know.
for every company in the city.
Unbelievable.
He's friends with everybody.
Mike is a true degenerate. Of course, Alan
Yeah.
brought him up there at the track, and now he's paying the price for it.
That's it.
Shameless. Just shameless.
I
The
see-
interesting thing about Mike is that you can go to Highlight, the Dogs, Pompano, all on the same night, and he'll be at all three of them.
I've been in Freeport, and he's there
That's
trolling
right.
in Freeport.
Guys, unbelievable.
Oh.
Gambling all of Alan's money away. It's
unreal.
disgusting. Pompano, hello.
Hello?
Yes.
Neil?
Yes.
I overheard you on the radio last weekend talking that you might need an alarm in your new house. I'd like for you to call us off the air. My husband owns a burglar alarm company.
Really?
Yes.
I said I needed an alarm in my house?
Mm-hmm.
No.
No, I didn't.
I don't think so.
That must have been the Steve Kane show.
No.
He was waiting for the book to come out.
No, I think she.
And now they're all alarmed in his house. How come the level like on this is just dropped like out of the sky? How does that happen up there? Do you have any idea?
No
just like
idea.
drops out of the sky like it's in half.
You don't have to worry about that after.
Oh, that's right. Screw this. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Well, listen, I appreciate the sentiment, but what can I tell you?
No, I don't know. Congratulations on your new move,
Thank you. Can we count on you?
I suppose.
Well, now don't get
Ooh,
too.
now, that was kind of a lukewarm
Yeah, don't get too
endorsement. you know?
enthusiastic.
A little tentative there.
A little lukewarm.
Have to be able to beat out Tanner in the morning, though.
I would think so, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Bye-bye. I'm not so sure about her.
Yeah, questionable. Questionable at best. And now, if that's that guy with another plug for his plumbing company.
I don't know if I'd want them putting an alarm in it.
Mobile.
Hello?
Yes. Oh, what a good connection this is. Yes.
This is Judy.
Hi, Judy. I can barely hear you. Where are you calling from? St. Augustine?
I'm on I-95 in Miami.
Wow.
Well, no wonder it sounds
Can you
like
hear me
that.
better?
Yeah,
Is
why don't
your-
you get back in the car and call on the phone, Judy?
Is your
I'm
top
in the
down,
car.
Judy?
What?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, it sounds like you're under the car working on it.
No, I'm in the car. A stone just bounced up and smashed my windshield, and there's a little air coming in.
Oh, boy. Are you
so
serious?
I thought maybe I'd brighten up my day and call you.
Boy, oh, boy. Once that happens, I don't want to get you to...
How in the world are you going to get up at 4:30 in the morning?
Very simple, Judy. Let me give you a little clue. I'll set my alarm clock. The little beeper will go off. I'll look at it. I'll get up. I'll jump out of bed, just like I do every day now.
No. She said, how are you going to get up?
You've been up at 4:30 in the morning.
Listen, I haven't been up in months.
I know how the bird's going to get up. I mean, early birds always get up.
Yeah, the early bird gets the worm.
Able to stay awake to eat an early bird
Boy,
dinner.
this phone, this connection.
Sounds like she's calling from an airplane.
Yeah.
Are you there?
We're here, but we're not so sure about you, Judy.
Well, congratulations again.
Thanks
I
again.
have to rearrange. I just bought this mobile phone last week so I could call you.
Well, I would take it back.
I don't think they'll take it back.
Tell them to straighten it out.
Okay.
Okay, Judy.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Bye.
Boy, I'm glad she didn't mention the company.
Can you imagine how that call would sound on FM?
I had the strangest mobile call the other guy. It was a connection like that, and the guy said, wait a minute, let me put my sunroof back. And he put the sunroof back, and you could hear him fine. Now, that doesn't make any sense. The antenna's sitting on the roof, right?
Wait a minute. What is
the air coming in, though? The outside noise.
What did Sonny do in the morning again? He did a 4.2 and Tanner did a 4.4.
It's close.
I think, I read the wrong number before. Generally, a 4.4 beats a 4.2, right?
Yeah, but it's, close.
What?
But Sonny, I'm sure, has a higher cume or something he'll say.
Let's see, he has 186.8. Yeah, he has a little bit higher cume.
Yeah.
but nobody cares about cume.
I know, only Sonny. He's the only one.
The interesting part of it is, let's see, cume, Tanner's got 178.3. What is my cume on here? 183.3.
Yeah.
Almost the same as Sonny's.
Yes, he always said that he has bigger ratings than you.
Yeah.
Even though he's in the 4
let's
and you're
see,
in the 7s.
during any quarter hour, how many people are listening to Sonny Fox? 28,500? 28,500. And how many are listening to this show? 53,300.
About double.
Now, which one is generally a little higher, 53 or 28? That's the. This isn't another mobile, is it? Is that the one from before?
The guy selling plumbing?
It is another one? Mobile.
Hey, Neil.
Yeah.
How you doing today?
Okay.
All right, I'm calling mobile, too. Do we sound better than the last lady?
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay, let me tell you. Do me a favor before you go over to the FM. You got to do the tribute to Rick Shaw, the Moron Society, just one more time.
We do?
You got to do. Can you do that? One more time.
Now he's listening to it on his own radio. Did you hear him turn the radio on?
Come on, Neil. One more time.
Did you hear what Goodell did? That's the kind of stuff that we strive for.
Okay. Good luck to you, sir.
Everybody wants to hear themselves.
Yeah, Nassau. Look, all you pain-in-the-ass people in the Bahamas and on mobile phones, go away, will you? Call Stan at 2 o'clock. I'd like to have at least a couple of people this hour we can understand. That would be a step in the right direction. God.
Why?
Never had that before. I'm letting my car out here in the middle of the highway, changing a flat. Boy. Oh. Brutal. Just brutal.
Yeah.
Really
you're
opening my eyes.
Yeah, you're going to really enjoy it. Hey,
Why
listen,
can't
no
they
problem.
get
Just a radio
SATA
show
in the Bahamas?
I beg your pardon?
Why wouldn't they be able to get SATA in the Bahamas?
They
FM
can
just
with
now.
a special cable.
too far,
antenna.
That's too far. They don't get any diaries down there. What the hell do we care about them? Look, this is a business. Remember that jerk that was calling before about maybe there's something beyond the rating. There's this nebulous, he sounded just like the guy who's going to come on in about 47 minutes on another station and start alibying about how ratings mean nothing and I don't care and I look, I have a good conscience, clear conscience when I go home at night, look in the mirror.
Just want to make a good living for my family.
Yeah, right.
When I pick up my paycheck,
I eat well.
Yeah, a lot of free meals, you bet.
Free movies, everything. Boy.
Yeah, isn't he a movie critic, too, on the side?
That's what he tells them at the theater.
Yeah.
I'll talk about it on the air.
I'm telling you, the level on this thing has dropped off the end of the world. I don't know what happened back there, but I'm worried about it, okay? Trust me, I'm not talking about here. I'm talking about on the monitor. Probably when all those engineers were up there before, they were potchking around with this stuff again, They can, as soon as I see Rick Edwards up there, I know that the world is crumbling around my feet, okay? Did you do something? Oh, is that a little better? Well, not really. Okay, 24 past 1. We have a little peace and quiet. Everybody's out of here just momentarily. You know, I should thank the audience out there because they've been tremendous and they've been loyal and they've taken a lot of pain and abuse and derision and they've suffered through all of the, monkey business and Portland, Maine and everything else. And they've really been great. And, it's fitting that the book should come out today, or at least the numbers should come out for the summer book because this is it. On AM, or at least tomorrow will be, but as far as a weekday show, this is it. And in the last 3 rating books, we had, a 7, a 9, and a 7.5 share in the middle of the day here on a day part on a radio station that used to be like Dead in the Water, DED, okay? With incredible demographics and thousands and thousands of living and breathing people. And amazingly enough, not only were we number 2 in midday of all the stations, AM and FM, in the whole South Florida market behind Lifeless, but also in Cume. Now, I know I said a moment ago nobody pays any attention to Cume, but it is interesting that that's the other number that everybody loves to talk about. Well, we had a big Cume. Well, we had almost 200,000 people in our Cume. You know what I'm saying? Only Life beat us at midday, and we beat almost every other morning show. How do you like that? In fact, Life, just a minute. Just relax, will you please? I know you're very emotional. Very emotional.
I'll trade my Cume for my share any day.
Oh, I agree with you. But it's nice to have both of them, It's nice to have big Cume, too, because then it means you're reaching a tremendous number of people. What is that?
Excellent letter. You'll want to read that.
Okay, unbelievable. They wanted the bird to have Tweety fingers. Isn't that cute? Boy, I bet you're going to just go and play with that now. Give up Brian in the ice cream shop. The real action is at high school swim meets. What a disgusting letter, sir.
Absolutely.
Really?
Go ahead.
Last week, my godson, age 17, asked me to come watch him swim at a high school meet in Tampa.
Go ahead.
My God, the visible sweetness is all walking around in tiny, tiny swimsuits. So many, so little time. What a disgusting pederast.
Now read the last paragraph.
By the way, I certainly wish that you'd go...
those Catholic schools. So many, so little time.
By the way, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted...
I'll leave, okay?
No, wait, listen
Just don't start getting sensitive, would you please? You notice, just at the drop of a hat, I certainly wish that you'd go to FM radio. During the summer, when we have frequent lightning and thunderstorms in South Florida, your transmission is practically wiped out this far north. This is West Palm. FM would give us static-free reception. Think about it. Mm-hmm. Palm Beach County enjoys your radio. Please keep it up. Keep up the good work. Excellent. Henry in West Palm Beach.
Excellent.
Thank you, Henry.
What an original idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a good idea.
I got to go call Linda Thornton.
For what?
She called.
Oh, boy.
I'm not going to turn that down.
Yeah.
Besides, we heard Joe was working last Saturday night. Maybe she'd like to go get some fondue.
Linda told me that she wouldn't touch the best part of you, okay? Miami, hello.
How you doing? Neil?
And when I told her what it was, she said she's not into ears. Go ahead, sir.
Okay, Neil, I want to ask you a question. What kind of carrier do you have for your mobile phone?
Kind of a carrier?
Yeah. You have Cellular One, Bell South Mobility?
Oh, your mobile phone.
What do I know? They just put it... I haven't even looked at it yet.
Okay, well...
I've been busy. I've been to the track.
Okay, well, if you have Cellular One, you're going to see that you're going to get a little statement. They send out little third quarters and all kinds of little goody stuff inside. Well, who do you think is on the front of it?
Don Johnson.
No, your friend Greg Budell.
Oh, my God.
Winner announced.
Wow.
Of 94, the boat cruise. And there he is between two fat ladies.
His favorite.
For the background of Love Night.
Is one of them named Donald?
No. It's Ruben, and you've got another one who is, where is she?
Ruben?
A lady named Ruben.
Ruben and Donald.
Oh, yes. It's a new team.
That's correct. Well, I just want to let you know, if you get it, take a look at it.
Okay, well, I can't wait. I'll be holding my breath.
It's a good time for the great taste.
Thanks a lot.
All righty.
Okay, Sunrise, hello.
Hello, my friend.
Yes.
Welcome to my world.
How you doing, Bruce?
I'm doing pretty good. Neil, first of all, I just want to...
Saw your numbers, Bruce. Not too good.
Now, that's just Tuesdays only, right?
By the way, TalkNet went down from a 7.5 to a 4.9. Is that correct? Is my memory... is that right? Yeah.
That's true, but, I think it's because Sally Jesse is leaving after me. And,
yeah, wait till you see it skyrocket now that she's gone.
Oh, I got tired of that broad sticking her glasses in my face.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I have bigger glasses than Sally Jesse, I'm telling you.
She's the only person in the world I know puts lipstick on her frames of her glasses. It's grotesque.
Oh, my God, she's uglier than Carmel Cafaro and Ann Bishop put together.
All right, now let's not start with those TV people again.
That's to relay a message from Don Johnson direct.
Oh, boy, I can't wait.
Well, Neil Rogers, Miami Vice.
Freeze.
Neil. As Death
What?
Darth Vader said,
Neil
good luck in
Rogers,
the dark
Miami
side, man. We'll be
Vice.
looking for you on the
I'm
inside.
sorry. I'm sorry, sir. I'm not ready for that.
We did our best.
I'm in too much of a euphoric mood at the moment. I can't bring myself to that level. Actually, they don't know yet, but Monday morning we're going to lock ourselves in and play this for 3 hours.
Burn, baby. Can you see Peter at the window outside?
No, I can see Gary at the window.
Oh.
He'll be locking himself in the executive John again. Look out. 27 till 2 at WINZ. We have a caller from magnificent Coral Springs. Hello.
Yes, hello,
How are you?
everybody over there.
How are you, my good friend?
I'm at work. We listen every day over here in Coral Springs.
Do you really?
Yes. Now, a little while ago, I heard Stan mention that he had a mobile caller that had to open the roof to...
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I can tell you why. Some of the mobile phones have an antenna on the roof. Then it doesn't matter, naturally. But
correct.
There's also portable units where the antenna is mounted on the transmitter itself, which would be inside the car.
Ah, so in other words, it depends on where you're being mounted.
Exactly.
I got it.
Steel roof vehicle, it'll hold the RF inside the car.
So, in other words, you should always open your sunroof before you mount it.
Well, if the antenna is mounted on the outside of the car, it doesn't matter. But if it's a portable where... See, some of the units can be carried around. You can walk downtown with it, take it on a boat. Now, those have the antenna mounted on the transmitter.
Or if you go on a mountain.
So, on those units, you have to make sure there's no steel in between...
No, you shouldn't steal. You should buy one. You shouldn't steal it.
Yeah, right. But I just figured I'd call because I heard you mention before you were wondering why the guy had to open the roof.
Excellent.
Very good.
This has been a learning experience.
Neil, it must be real hell for those that don't have a sunroof.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, see, if you're close enough, it'll go through the windows, and that would be good enough. But I guess the guy was far away, and he didn't have the power to just go.
Well, a lot of people that listen to the show that Neil's found over the years are pretty far away.
I've noticed that.
Yeah.
Okay,
like on
I
another
guess I'm
planet.
finished.
Okay, thanks a lot, sir. You're finished, all right.
I was kosher, then kosher wasn't cool.
Kendall, hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Both to you and Stan. I think Stan will do a hell of a job. Not that he's doing one now. I mean, he'll continue.
Well, I have to start working a little bit now.
Hey, you know that guy from Nassau that tried to do Arlene?
Oh, yeah.
His voice wasn't deep enough.
I know.
And by the way...
and his butt wasn't big enough.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, no. Those Bahamians usually have big butts.
Yeah, they do, as a matter of fact. We're going to be doing a show on that on Zeta next week.
Big butt Bahamians?
Yep.
The 3 Bs.
Yep.
I get up at 6 every day. And then I wake up around 6:15, so I'll be listening to you guys, Monday through Friday.
Perfect. Boy, isn't that marvelous?
That's fantastic. That'd make my whole
this is our second caller now who isn't all bent out of shape. All confused.
Well, you know what? I'm
Isn't that
surprised
something?
this person actually understands it.
Yeah.
6 in the morning.
He knows where the big hand is and the little hand.
Right, it's perfect timing.
Well,
that's the good news. The bad news is
yes,
I don't have an an FM in my car, so I never had to worry about it because I always listen to AM.
Well, I got news for you. Everybody that maybe we can get our friends at Sound Advice to do like a FM special. You know what I'm saying?
Neil Rogers special.
Here's FM special.
Yeah,
it's a great idea.
Where has most of the people been since 1970?
I thought every radio in the world. I mean, even if you go to one of those cheapy stinko rent-a-car places, the radio in a car has got an FM on it.
Even at Snappy.
Well,
let's not get carried away.
I drive a company car, and it just comes with the standard stuff.
Well, tell them to get with it.
I've got to go out now and buy a radio. But hey, I think it's well worth it.
Yeah,
I would think so.
Explain to them it's 1987.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4 hours of enjoyment in the morning for what? $30, $40.
Tell them you don't speak Spanish. That'll clinch it for you.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you, anytime you can buy 4 hours of enjoyment, so for $30 or $40, that's something.
Wait a minute. Is this Bill?
And not even take my pants off.
Sir,
is this Bill?
Is this Bill?
Yeah.
Tell Bill to quit being a type.
Golly! Oh, my friend.
What is this?
What, you listening to me over there?
Of course.
I'm glad you came in and said hello.
Do you have the feeling we lost control of the show just seconds ago?
You guys don't mind leaving, huh? Joe, how you been?
Okay, how about yourself?
Joe.
What? That's
she's
Joey.
related,
That's
she's
my
related to Reuben.
Joanne.
Yeah.
I mean,
it is weird, but some people in the building do listen to our
isn't
radio
that
station.
frightening? Yeah.
she does have a telephone at her desk.
Yeah.
And, you could have
And
called
she
her.
has a phone at her desk. I know this is revolutionary.
Yeah, I know I call her all the time, but, I was listening to you guys now, and I figured I'd put my 2 cents.
Does your husband know Bill, Joanne?
Oh, yeah.
Real well. Steve, yeah, hell of a
How
guy.
well, Bill?
How well?
Huh?
How well?
Bill, be nice.
Come on, let's have an honest answer.
Well, put it this way. I'll back him up, but I won't stand behind him.
Oh, okay. I think that answered the question. Okay, Bill, have a great life.
Hey, one more thing. You know that Joey thing with the, symbol?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, right behind that, you should have played a Elton John, I Packed My Bags Last Night in Flight.
Hey, that's excellent. Okay, we'll work on it, Bill.
Here, guys.
Arrivederci.
Hi, Joey.
Okay, these guys from DeSalvo's, boy, they know how to do it upright. They don't screw around. They got enough pizza here for half of Sicily. Look at this. You guys, I'm telling you. Look at this. Tons of pies.
Wow.
Holy Toledo, thank you. How do we say thank you?
You're doing it all right.
Okay, DeSalvo's, where they have that spectacular Italian food. When are you finishing with your edition now? Are you working on it?
One day next week.
Really? Boy, oh boy, I tell you, since we started talking about that, they got so much business, they don't know whether to scream or make a pizza, you know what I'm saying? And the new one in Hollywood, excellent. So we're really doing it here. Thank you, gentlemen. You're just, I'll tell you, you're a pleasure in our stomachs, believe me.
Tell them where it is, Nick.
Enjoy it.
Thank you very much.
I'm going to... What are you doing? Are you
Boy, you're
directing the show?
testy today. He's,
Tell them where it is, Neil. Tell them where it is. Mobile.
Come on, Don, call.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
I know he'll call.
Okay.
Enjoy it.
DeSalvo's is right on the corner of University and Sterling in the Table Supply Shopping Center. Better write it on the log, Bob. Better write it on the log, Bob. DeSalvo's Pizza, okay? Little,
Spell it D-E...
D-I-S-A-L-V-O, DeSalvo's. A little 60-second. Like, if I see you writing it on a log, then we'll be more inclined to share the pizza with you, okay? Hey, I'll get some. Yeah, just write it on the log, and you'll get yours, okay? You'll get yours, all right. Now, we got 3 big pies here. Okay, let's...
gonna go to the building.
Let's share it with the rest of these.
Why it's the last
bastards.
weekday show. This won't... They better enjoy this.
It's busy. Somebody's on this damn thing.
It'll never happen again. They better get used to it.
Last pizza call in the talk studio. Last pizza call.
Ever.
Yeah.
Look at that one.
You're not going to be doing this, are you? You're going to be,
Well...
Because I know you don't cheer. I saw the way...
No.
I can't even get him to eat.
By the way, you know my friend Nick that you met at the track last night? I'm telling you,
I hear the door
See,
open.
I used to be upset about the dress code in the clubhouse. They make you wear a jacket at Pompano. I like the dress code now. I wish they would force everybody to wear, or kick them out like they used to, because now they let all like my degenerate friends in, and some bizarre people. And that Nick, man, he is really a piece of work.
Look at this guy.
Hey, have 4 or 5 pieces there, Max. Well, he's busy working on the FM.
What kind do you want?
Get that signal a little louder, will you, Max?
What kind do you want, Neil?
We got 3 different kinds.
I like the one over here with the sausage. Looks really good. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. Hey, there we go.
Oh, listen to him.
Arlene's.
Oh.
Yeah, look at him. He's regurgitating on that. He's just foaming at the mouth. What do you say? You don't like anchovies? Ooh, look at that. Oh, my God. Does that look good? The audience is getting tired of hearing us eat on the air, so you know what? Let's do it anyway.
Well, Monday, you're not going to be eating anymore.
Oh, boy, is that good.
And this one's got everything on it. Pepper, onion, pepperoni.
Where's my napkin, please?
Oh.
Thank you. Oh, boy, is that good.
That's stuff too hot for you, Michael.
I'm going to take it back and put it in the freezer.
Here comes Gina. She's going to have a little piece.
All right, which one has anchovies?
Stan's going to have a little piece, but that's coming up a little later on.
Anchovies.
I beg your pardon?
Go ahead and make comments.
No, we don't do that to Gina. Gina's okay in our book.
Oh,
You've always been okay in our book, except when you give me that copy, you know.
I love you too.
We're not going to be doing that anymore.
I know, now you just condemn sharing.
I think if you play a Don Johnson record, you would kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Look at this man. Send me one all the way from Bob. You know, this guy is going to... Shameless. I bet you even Rick Edwards would eat some of this. Okay, now, if you give Rick a piece, let me take care of it first, you know what I'm saying? We're a little surprised for Rick. Just a joke, you know? Come on, lighten up.
Not
These
really.
guys from South Carolina, you know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, they're all like...
Isn't that where he's from?
I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, boy. Look out. Okay, I think what we're going to do is eat a little more here first.
I think I'll play a Don Johnson record.
I got news for you. We don't play records to fill time so we can eat on this show like some other people.
Then he would call for sure.
Oh, will you get off of him already? I know you haven't got it on him yet, but
that's the thing.
I would think that after all the action Majors had the last few days, he'd finally get over that, but he just keeps clinging to that.
You would think.
Oh, Linda can't go with us to the restaurant, by the way.
Linda Thornton?
Yeah. She goes to the one in Kendall.
Who invited her?
I did. Pardon me, because Joe's got to work.
Oh, yeah, that would be nice.
See? We're out of the kindness of my heart. I thought...
Yeah, but she would be with me. What is she doing?
She's doing her column.
Oh, come on, Linda.
Yeah, pretty big excuse.
Come on, Linda. I would keep you safe, because Stan's going to have a lady friend with him there, so I would keep you very safe. She just doesn't want to be seen in public with me, because then it would, create the impression of another one of these incestuous relationships.
Oh, like with Tom.
Yeah.
So we'll bring Linda and Tom. How's that?
We could make it a business lunch.
Because I understand there's a certain morning guy in town who hasn't unpacked his bags yet, who's very upset with Linda.
Yeah.
Like he expects her to write all these big things. Hey, look at this. Now, this would be a first, ladies and gentlemen. This would be a first if Gary shares a little bit of pizza in here with us. You can have right there. It's kosher. It's got pepperoni and cheese on it. It's from the Circle U Ranch. There he goes.
Yeah. We've got one with fruit on it over there for second.
We missed Sukkah's by a day, but okay. Boy, everybody's getting in. Look at this. Okay, the one for Rick is the one on the end there. The one with little things crawling around on it.
Rick, take some for your engineer.
Oh, I bet the audience is just going nuts now, They must be in a feeding frenzy.
How
can they do this?
Can you imagine the phones that light up in the pizza places around when we start doing this?
Guaranteed. Now, what did you say before about T.J. Cinnamons, about the rolls that when we mentioned it the other day that they got such...
business
they went nuts. People were coming in from all over, from the Bahamas.
Yes.
Listen, Clarence landed the helicopter on Dayland. I'm serious, on the roof.
Yeah.
By the way, just... We are having a good time. It's been a great show. We had some of those fakers from Zeta were up here. Oh, wait a minute. I'm confused. I mean, our good friends from Zeta were up here. I'm getting a little identity crisis at this point. And Gary, of course, came in to congratulate us on our 7-5 in midday and our final AM book. Not bad, huh? 7-5. 4-1, in spite of all the terrible things you said about him. And
Gary, I got a 15 in average cackles per hour.
By the way, Stan has a little package for you later. It's got 2 Twinkies and a cigar in it. And Stogie, I'm sorry. But Mr. Millionaire over there, Mr. Rigo, I keep looking at that number and I say it's got to be a mistake because I know that not that many people are listening to him.
You mean they're
2-6.
We got to figure that out.
Figure that out in terms of dollars, as they say in Pittsburgh. Dollars.
No, how much they pay for each
listener. Doesn't Mike McKay say that?
Pay
dollars?
per listener.
Sort of.
Pay per listener.
Yeah. 2-6.
I want to know how much they pay for each listener.
Boy, what a putrid number. Okay, I think we're going to take another break now, just for the hell of it. This could break during the week.
During the week, yeah.
On AM, okay? So for those of you who keep track of these things and keep your own log at home, mark it very special.
There was nothing.
Yeah, Bob's on the listen line right now. That was Gary.
Bob heard that.
Okay. Okay, that got him out of here in a hurry, you notice? Well, okay, wait a minute. We have another celebrity caller on 135, and it is... Oh, you're just not going to tell me? Okay. It's coming through now long distance. This could be a big call. Like, could be Grandpa Al Lewis from the Howard Stern show.
Yeah, hope so.
Think we could get Grandpa's number from Howard Stern? That would be great.
Sure. Why not?
Okay, it says 135. Are you on it? Oh. Okay, here we go. There's a special call.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
This is Tanner.
Tanner! Let's a little round of applause for Tanner.
Congratulations, Bill, on the
unseated old banana mouth in the morning.
Thank you, Neil.
Enjoy it while you can.
Man, you're going to do great. And you have, somebody should say that before you get off this AM radio station, that you've done a number on this market.
Well, you can say that again.
And
you can't say which number, but
you've done. You have a lot to be proud of, and I know you're going to do well on Zeta because if you do well on this station, how could you not do well on FM?
Exactly. Ought to do at least a 9 or a 10 on FM. But we're not in competition. I mean, you're playing all that ethnic scratch stuff, so we're safe.
I probably think you're about right on that. I think probably we stand to lose the least, but I do think that it's going to have a profound effect on mornings, and I think it's going to change the way that people think about talk radio in this market.
I would agree with you wholeheartedly.
So So I wish you a lot of luck, and I congratulate you on the job that you've done so far. It's definitely been a precedent setter.
Hey, Bill, can I ask you a question?
Yes?
What?
You know, I'm still going to be here on the old AM, Bill.
We don't care.
Oh, well, I'll listen to what's his name.
What's his name in the afternoon? What was his name anyway, Bill?
Yeah, right. Can Mosley still do some stuff for me from time to time?
Absolutely, no price. No problem. Little price difference.
Oh, I see. Oh, okay.
We'll cross plug. Yeah,
I see. Okay. You send the tapes over, and I have to put on the cart label, not for use on FM.
That's what you think. That's what you think.
So you're going to start Monday morning, Neil?
Monday morning, 6 to 10. You understand those hours now, Bill? Do I have to explain that to you?
Man, now I'm going to have to run a tape so I can hear you.
Okay, sounds good to me.
I can bring you up on the tuner and the control. We just simulcast.
Or, yeah, exactly. Just throw some of it on the air. We don't care. Okay, good luck.
Good luck to you.
Thanks a lot.
Bye.
How do you like that? Celebrity caller Bill Tanner. We've heard from Don Cox, Bill Tanner, Hot 105, McKay, and Don't Say It, Jim Schuyler. Yeah. Did I do good that time? Boy, did I do well.
And that's it.
I done good.
And we heard from no one else.
Didn't hear from Sonny Fox?
No.
No, I don't think you're going to hear from
Well, I mean, they got such a number. Y100's like disappearing from the dial. It's like two stations are W Snooze is disappearing on the AM band, literally, and Y100 just for whatever reason has disappeared. Look at that, a 3-3.
Boy, for them,
Woo!
That is amazing.
That's a wicked number. And old Sonny boy, he's dropping ever so steadily.
Sort of like a rock.
Yeah.
They're not floating anymore, Sonny.
They're sinking, Sonny. That's what all those bananas will do to you. I mean, even Chiquita wants out now, Sonny. Fort Lauderdale, hello.
Hi, Neil.
How you doing?
Good, how are you? Congratulations on your move.
Thank you.
Okay, listen, I just wanted to say I was out fishing on a fishing boat, not to change the subject on your move and everything, that's great.
Yeah, the drag queen, we
guys
heard
out
earlier.
there supposedly supposed to be fans of yours. They work over at Phillips Compression.
Yep.
They said it's coming on too early, I can't get up that early.
Yeah, here we go again.
Well, tell them to get their ass up in the morning, okay?
Well, that's what I've been trying to tell
Cut
them.
the
You
crap.
know, they're just, like you say, they're douchebags.
Let me tell you something. After a day or two of that nonsense, they'll need a fix. They'll get up early in the morning. They'll turn it on, and they'll get into the habit of it, like all the rest of us.
You know, I had an argument with them about that. You know, they're saying, "Oh, he's gonna lose ratings." I said, "Get out of here." All right. Then what happened? The worst thing was I won the pool on this drift fishing boat, and I got the biggest fish, so I took all their money, and they hate me now. You know. So Neil, if you could just give them a word, say something to them. I don't know.
Okay, let me give them a little something that'll really get even. Okay. A fate worse than death. The kiss of death. Okay, did that do it, sir?
That'll do it.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, Neil.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Okay. Well, listen, we're almost out of time, right?
Oh, Neil, we don't have
Oh,
FM.
come on,
What
Neil.
We don't have FM on our radio. I know. What time is it? What time is it, Neil?
Now, everybody's going to get up and leave this studio and leave me all alone, right?
Well, I have to go take care of some contractual obligations.
Well, are you going to drop
and
back
then I
in?
have to tape a little show with our feathered friend here who's buying another easy show for that insipid crap that they have him do on a weekend on Zeta.
And I have a lot of work
Jay's
to
got
do,
a lot of production to do in the production studio.
Yeah.
But you can bask in the glory of your 4-1 share. I bet you knowing, calls today.
Yeah,
knowing
Don's
beyond
gonna
the
call.
shadow of a doubt in the 2 o'clock hour you had probably a 6 or a 5 something, beat the crap out of that stupid Daffy.
Yeah.
And then you never hear from that guy again, that maniac that called earlier.
He'll call.
Oh, you think so?
He doesn't pay any
Good.
attention
Well, tell
to
him
what
to
we
pay
say.
up.
He just
Tell him to
keeps
pay up.
calling.
Tell him you want his $100,000 this afternoon, 20s and 50s only. Okay? Seriously. And
then
boy,
I can plunge.
I don't want to.
We'll take you to Pompeii.
I don't want to overdo it on that IOD on those numbers, but boy, see, one book by itself, I agree, it could be a fluke. But when it's a succession, when it's like a disaster story, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Each one
like
lower.
the Titanic.
Yeah,
and each
well, of
one
course,
keeps
it's all
sinking.
over.
When they're dropping to the bottom, and they never float.
Well, we know that since you're not giving me a lead-in anymore, it's all over for me. And he's going to go from a 2-2-1 to, or whatever he's got, from a 2-6 to a 2-9 in the next book.
Well, yeah, but he forgot about something. His lead-in. Okay, listen, Mike Wolf is here with the headlines, and then Stan will be along to brag for 4 hours.
And tomorrow is Finney on AM, so whatever you do, call everybody in the phone directory, starting with 5A escort service, and make sure they're tuned in.
You've been listening to The Neil Rogers Show. The views and opinions expressed on this program are those of the host, guests, and callers, and are not necessarily those of WINZ. Stay tuned. Stan Major is next on WINZ.